What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo. What you mean? Everybody ducking. Hey, y'all can hear me? Hold on. Man, everybody ducking, man. I just came in here to pop my shit real quick. I got something to do. Everybody ducking. I ain't never seen one man bully all these folk like this, man. I ain't never seen this shit before. I'm bullying these folk from all angles. Then these folks swearing that they ready to do something. I'm like, all right, let me go live real quick. Let me see if they ready to do something. I'm gonna send you a little millions. What the fuck I'm find a million for? All right, so who wanted to smoke? Who's saying what? Like, let me see. What you folks at? Let me send it to this nigga. And who that other nigga is? Who was talking about Captain Tazari at? Where his ass at? I don't even know who y'all nigga be. But send to y'all niggas anyway. I don't know who these niggas is. Y'all always send these little people. Where your big mans at? What fuck will be huge? You know what I'm saying? Where you at? What them folks say, man? Somebody asked, what's the problem with 19 keys? I don't have no problem with 19 keys. I don't know that fellow. Yeah. I just want bro to stop you know what I'm saying? I want bro to just stop pushing religion. So we wake our people up. That's it. I don't want to challenge him to do that. Or just pick a side. If you're going to do religion, stop saying you higher level. That's all I'm saying. And I want bro to atone for what he said when he came to Dr. York. He going to have to atone for that. That's all. When he was like, we don't need master teachers. We need master builders. I ain't gonna never let that go. I'm gonna hold a grudge about that until we get that clear. Cause I wanna know what you mean. Like what you saying. That's it. But everybody, he like that light skin response. I don't want to deal with no negativity. Light skin response. You can't unlight skin these niggas, man. I don't want to deal with that negativity. Nigga, you popped it off. What the fuck is you talking about? Everybody always wanted to say some shit, and then I get on their ass and they run. You was saying that because we were highlighting Dr. York. So now you don't even like to say Malachi York. You just say Z York. You were doing that because we were highlighting Dr. York, so we don't need master teachers. Then what the fuck y'all niggas doing? What y'all trying to be? Y'all niggas trying to be teachers? We're trying. But can't keep up with what the fuck coming out your mouth. I'm trying to see where these niggas at. Where these niggas at? Where the hell y'all niggas ass at, man? Trying to lie. I'm waiting on them. Some nigga said he was supposed to be representing Captain Tazariak, lawyer ass nigga. And then it's some other nigga talking about he was supposed to represent 19 Keys. Attorney ass nigga. Yeah. Niggas sitting there, attorneys and shit. You will be hearing from my lawyers. I tell you, it's that light skin shit, man. These nigga hell. You will be hearing from my lawyers. It's different when you can enlighten on any level and you're just that truth on any level. That's a fact. So why they running? Why they running? Where they at? 19 Key hit block. 19 Key said, you're blocked. We'll never forget that. We remember that. Yeah. Captain Cesariak commented on some shit. He was like, man, I said, let's play. I ain't heard back from him since. I'm like, damn. How you gonna text me, I respond, then you gonna leave me on scene? He nigga scary. I said, let's play. Come on, man. Nigga ain't want to play. I'm waiting on him still. Nigga, what the hell? They niggas start naming niggas. God versus Logic. Where he at? I been saying, come on. Where he at? Where's Huff? Where he at? Where he at? Tarzan or Tazariak, whoever. Where he at? Tell him, come on. Yeah. Every time I turn around, another nigga name getting dropped, and I don't never see them. Where you at? You an intellectual? Pull up. You think you know what you're talking about? Let me ask you some questions. Simple. It's not that hard. It's easy. It's easiness. Yeah, I'm still waiting on these. I know they done seen it. Still waiting on these lawyers. Where y'all at? Bro said he want to smoke. Okay, I'm seeing it live again. Whoever Sebastian Spin City is, I don't even know who these niggas is. They just popping up out of nowhere. I don't even know y'all. I went to go see him. I seen him with Red Pill and whoever the hell else. Talking about some tech shit, some shit. Man, these niggas with all the copper rings and shit. You know what I'm talking about. The nigga walk around with the staffs and shit downtown with feathers on it. Don't wear deodorant. Tired of this. We tired of y'all. Nobody ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Bro, deodorant ain't never killed nobody, bro. Damn, man. Conscious do not mean funk up the atmosphere. That's not what it meant. If it do, I don't want to be woke. If that's what it means, as I said, where your deodorant? I use a lemon. Use another one? Like, use another one? Or when the last time you used a lemon? Like, you did that today? Oh, hell. Nigga told me he used a lemon. I'm like, I don't smell it. Or maybe I do. Maybe it's the bacteria from the fruit spoiling up under your arm. In the heat of the day in June, why would you go lemon? I don't even go degree. I go secret. So, I think if it was that simple, they wouldn't even have a deodorant market. If you could just go fruit. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it worked. Children, when they say lemon scent, they didn't use lemon. When they say strawberry scent, they didn't use strawberries. It's like nigga be smelling like garbage musk. And it's a real thing. And I'm like, yo, what you about to do? Then they be doing the most active shit, don't they? They be hitting cartwheels and everything. All kind of wind. It's just inconsiderate of the premises. And I be like, yo, why y'all out here mixed martial arts and without here, you know, you just start offering. Here, I carry some just in case. Just use it and go back to doing it. You know, you don't lose no points. No, I'm all natural. Yeah, but that's the problem because there's an order to naturality. You got to clean shit up. So sweat and all that and impurities. Niggas don't give a fuck. They just woke. They be like, nobody don't want to come and hear the truth. Just say it louder. They'll catch it. But the lower you talk, the less people, because that means proximity is an issue here. And no, I wouldn't want to wake up. You the messenger? Imagine the Matrix, right? But Neo didn't wear deodorant. Right? Think of all the scenes we wouldn't have. He wouldn't get Trinity. That wouldn't happen. Trinity probably wouldn't even told his ass. She just probably, He is not the one. What do you mean he is not the one? He is not the one. Morpheus, you talking about what you mean? He is the one. Morpheus walk up on the Neo. Whoa. You all right. We're doomed. Damn. They would have ended that movie then. Soon as folk would have opened the door with a girl with a rabbit tattoo, they would have closed it. That would have been a 3-minute movie. If you niggas was Neo. You can't let these niggas be Neo. Nah, man, I be tired of that shit, man. Want to buy my crystals? No, I want to go home. You know what I'm saying? You ever smell some shit? You ever smell somebody just want to go home? You know what I mean? And then it'd be like, they want you to come to the event, and it's like a lot of them. I'm like, yo. So I'm going to go over here with the women at. They don't do deodorant either. I'm going home. You don't want to support back. I don't want to fall out. That's what I don't want to do. Now we making some crystal shit with copper. Niggas make all the shit with copper. That shit don't even be comfortable no more. I seen a motherfucker make a copper shirt. I said, for what weather? You wear that bitch in the cold, uncomfortable. The hell, copper get cold in the motherfucker. You wear that bitch in the sun, uncomfortable. It get hot in the motherfucker. Who wearing this? You can't do nothing but put it in your house and show people when you invite them for tea and crumpets. 5 years ago, I purchased this. I think it was worth it. No. They be making copper bras, nigga. I seen a copper bra. Say how the hell? That gotta be awkward, don't it? And you just want to support black business, so you walk around uncomfortable. Hell no, nigga. Nigga walk around looking like an AC unit. Just. Nigga walk around like an AC unit. Yeah, you talking about? I ain't never seen no folks take them motherfuckers in the crackheads. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they'll take the shit out your copper. Come to find out, it was these folk the whole time. They wasn't even doing that with it, but making clothes. What the hell is you doing? In my AC. Tired of this shit, boy. Whew. They say, we are guys. They say, cleanliness is next to... I don't care about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's two different type of conscious community people out here, boy. It's the ones who don't wear deodorant, infatuated with copper, or it's them 19 Keys niggas. The Billy Carsons. Ain't even no in-between no more. It's like you don't even... There's no in-between. You either a loan shark or you swim along with the sharks, picking up all the shit. We tired of this shit, boy. Do I support hummus? Hummus is good on bread. You know what I'm saying? It depends. I like hummus. It depends, though. Like, you can have some carrots with that shit. That shit might be good. You spelled it wrong. That nigga be out here trying to police. Why my skin ain't turned green yet? Nigga got the best copper in the world. We tired of the copper, nigga. We tired of the crystals. We tired of that market. It over with, boy. Hell nah, nigga. Let me walk around and like it's gold. Like, are you okay? You still ain't. Where these niggas at? Where everybody who talking with? Where they? I'll be wasting my time entertaining these folks. These folks don't want nothing. Nathaniel. Where you at? I done said these folks to lie 3 times. All that talk. Where you at? You must have asked around. Hey, who's this phase 1? Oh, nah, that brother there. Niggas started sounding like Uncle Ruckus around this brother. Nah, that brother there. Don't trust that brother over there. Come on, man. I'm just little on phase 1. Why y'all scared? I'm just an intellectual. I ain't threatening nobody, none of that. I'm just saying, if you think you know what you're talking about, step to the plate. The plate right there. Nobody step to it. That's crazy. We been on live how long, y'all? About 10 minutes. How long you think it take for a nigga to get a notification? I know how Instagram work. Ain't nobody that damn busy either. Oh, that's TV. Duckin. Like I said. What interview you watch? Oh, you talking about the one with Bank? And we got another one on the way. Oh, hold on. I got you, Spin City. Let me Let's see what's going on with this. We got here. What's up?
What's going on with it, boy?
What's up? What's up? You was saying something to me. I'm trying to see what you were saying to me.
Yeah, I just stand with my brother. I mean, I don't understand what's going on, but yeah, when I see my brothers get tapped into online, and so I'm definitely willing to check it out. I mean, I don't know
Okay.
you. You know what I'm talking about? It's
Okay.
just when you know what I'm saying, that's how brothers roll. You feel me? I think you would do the same for your brothers. So when you see your brother, you know what I'm saying, somebody saying something about him in the woods over off to the side, you would say, "Oh shit." You know what I'm talking about? Like, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know the gripe. I don't know you. I actually don't have nothing against you. I just seen a post online and you say it's you and yours. Y'all feel me? So, hey, I mean, the ball in your court, brother.
Okay. Who you talking about? 19 Keys?
Yeah, that's my brother for sure.
Okay, for sure. All I'm saying is we just tired of people moving around with the same old game, and we calling everybody out, and everybody's welcome, like yourself, to have the conversation about it. One of the things that we're inquiring about when it comes to 19 Keys and Jabril Muhammad is
Hmm.
if the conversation is supposed to be moved to a higher level, then why bearest thou the older symbols of religion or Islam, or why keepest thou the customs and the associations with Islam without allowing people to know that there are degrees higher than that you know of? For example, the degrees that were brought and introduced by Dr. Melakazi York, which I spoke to him about, and he said, we don't need master teachers, we need master builders. And I argued that Dr. Melakazi York is both. And so after that conversation, he blocked me, and it's been lingering in the ethers for about 2 years, but I haven't forgotten about it, partially because, and very importantly, Dr. Melakazi York is still in prison for something that he didn't do. Farrakhan said he knew there was trumped up charges, a nation that Jabril Muhammad is associated with. He walks
Okay.
around proudly, and he even attempted to recruit one of the brothers called Bedell to become a part of the NOI. And when Bedell mentioned Dr. Melakazi York instead, he never heard from him again. So I just am
Okay. Be
saying,
there. Be there. That's my brother. Okay. I hear you. Go ahead.
yeah, Bedell, my brother too. So,
Okay.
yeah, so the question on the table is what's going on with the Islam Association? And if we reach the higher level fully, truly, and we have a higher level conversation, then why oust people like Phase One out of the conversations who dare to challenge that Islam is not only a left behind religion that's being pushed and forced on the people and has been pushed and forced on the people for centuries since before the Crusades. Not only is it left behind religion, it's not accurate and it's not aiding and assisting the people in their actual spiritual growth. What say you?
Okay. So if it's a religious thing, I'm talking about. I mean, if that's the stance, then I do believe everybody has their right to say they side and speak their side and not be left out. So I feel you, brother, and I guess I can empathize. So you feel me? If you feel a certain way that you got a different word for the people, and also you say there should not be master teachers, there should also be master builders. I believe that everything that we put together on this side has been built. You know what I mean? I'm a part of that team that brings high level AI, robotics, tech, software, and hardware to the people. I really do. The same way you speak on your accolades, the same way you speak on who you are and who you've been, a peace to you and yours, champ. You have done what you have done for your people. You have spoken your truths and you have moved your people forward and you are influential. Peace to you and yours once again. But,
Mm.
sometimes when I see a diss amongst some brothers, again, hey, I don't know you. But you know what I'm saying? What is, there's a part of unity, and it's a part of cutting each other in half that you two brothers have gotten into. And is it truly over religion? Is it over the clout? Is it over the notoriety? What is it truly over when you go to a place to where you go and use artificial intelligence to, put together some videos to cause the challenge? And hey, I love some battle rap. Hey, I love when, what I'm saying, some brothers go at it. But if it's that serious and it's that deep, what is it going on pretty much TV when you go to social media? That's gonna cause a divide even between, between y'all, if it's on a religious, if it's on a spiritual stance. Can you dig that or what?
Loud and clear. So look, just so I can make sure that we're on the same page, can I ask a qualifying question?
Yes, go ahead.
Matter of fact, I'll postpone the qualifying question. Let's get the question about the premise. Can you tell me what it is that I stated to you that the issue is, or what the question is?
You feel like you're left out in the conversation. You saying basically again, like you say, you come from Dr. York. So when you're putting together the stance, when you're putting together a truth, and you were I think you had said Islam is being forced upon the people, but you don't feel like it's being forced upon them properly.
No. So the reason why I asked that is because the statement about the master teachers and the master builders is not my statement. That's 19 Keys' statement.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't build AI. We didn't develop robotics. A lot of
Right.
these things that people are bringing to the people is not our own. Some other companies, some other multi-billionaires that are benefiting and still moving in the resources of that benefit are passing it to other people, just like yourself, to
Right.
go out here and say you're bringing it to the people. The same thing you're saying you're bringing to the people.
Okay.
People can sit on YouTube and crash course it without you, but you stand there
Right.
as a medium as if that's what needs to be done. The truth of the matter is, it's not ours. AI never belonged to us to begin with. Whatever they developed
But
is what.
can we say AI real quick? Just real quick. I'm not saying to get off it. At AI, do you not feel that the gods would, to advance humanity, if we're talking Thoth, if we're talking Haru, if we're talking God, we talk peace to the gods, would the gods not return to Earth and bring a technology that would advance humanity? When you say that it's not ours, it's artificial intelligence. And yes, other people have worked on artificial intelligence. It's an intelligence, an extension of actual intelligence. And I always tell people actual intelligence plus artificial intelligence, ancestral intelligence, alien intelligence will simply give you accelerated intelligence.
Do you always tell people that, or is that 19 Keys' teaching?
No, that's me. That's Spin City and what I do. I
So
come
he
from a
got that.
whole different
I'm just
subset.
asking because I've heard him say that. So he got that from you?
And most likely because listen, me and Keith, we come from the same area, the Bay Area, but I went to Silicon Valley, bro.
Did he?
So I got to see the inside and I see the progression of artificial intelligence, but I
Copy.
do see the hammer being dropped on our people. Yes, I do, bro.
Okay,
Yes,
check
I
this. All
do.
right, I'm
And
with you.
and I see, but look, bro. So if the gods had wanted to bring technology, to their people to enhance and enrich and accelerate the intelligence of the people that the gods believed in, even if it's one God, with that, how is that not for us, bro?
Well,
Because again,
firstly,
AI got all the data centers. I'm gonna land the plane, bro.
you
AI
good?
is cooking up data centers. It's cooking up neighborhoods. It's cooking up brain waves. Yes, it's a monster. And Elon is in ownership, and then Mark is in Zuckerberg's in ownership of this shit. Sam Altman, monsters. European fucking monsters own this shit. So why would us melanated people of North America and worldwide stay away from the same tools? A hammer can build a house, a hammer can bust a head, Brody. But it's how our people should use the tools and go turn AI into assets, turn AI into acres of land, wells of water, lakes of water. I truly think it's an alien intelligence that hit the planet, and the smartest people, the fucking Europeans, beat us to something again.
Okay. So here's why I have to have these types of conversations with y'all live, uncut, no TikTok edits. Let's be for real. Did you develop any AI?
Yes.
What did you develop?
Emotional plus environmental. And some structures that I'd rather not speak about in public, but I really did it. Right. So we know how to code from scratch, not just niggas talking about vibe coding. I
No.
actually
I mean,
hate vibe coding.
did you develop AI? So what I mean by that is did you
Oh no.
develop, huh?
No, you don't get I don't develop an artificial intelligence.
So this is why it's important that I jump in when I hear somebody say, I can't talk about it publicly because most of the time you can, and they do. Whether you study in it with the University of Vermont, when they figured out how to cause for the xenobots to reproduce and be able to create themselves over and over
Yeah.
again in the environment. All right. Whether you're talking about working with at Harvard, a lot of these studies for AI and the progression of AI as that
Mm.
scientific discipline keeps advancing is publicized, especially as they're going through the processes and they're having peer review and they're running the modules and they're running the program. So it's not talking about just coding. It's speaking about the full and utter development of AI. And I'm asking you, did you develop
Mm.
AI? The first answer you gave me was
No.
yes. But no, that was the
I
first
didn't
one.
develop it. No, I've developed systems, structures, model concept protocols that
Look what I'm
invent
saying. Look what I'm
a
saying.
new way of
Look what I'm
structuring it.
saying.
Yeah,
The first answer you gave me was yes. If I didn't say anything, you
yeah,
would have sold me that. But I said,
yeah.
hold on now. Did you actually develop it? And you said, well, no, I didn't. Now, this is my point. That happens all the time,
Hmm.
especially on videos, clips, edits, YouTube streams, live. People say,
Okay.
you know that when people hear information, the first thing that happens in their brain, in order for them to even process it, not even just hearing information, it could be auditory, it could be tactile, meaning you're touching and feeling it, or it could be visual. However you perceive reality. Do you know that the brain is programmed literally as a human being to register it as a truth in order to understand it? That means when
No,
you
I,
say
I wouldn't.
something,
I wouldn't believe that.
well, okay, how about this? I'll tell you to research it. Research psychology, research people like Baruch
Right.
Spinozan, research the Spinozan model,
Yeah.
Spinozan. Research
Yeah.
things like that so you can understand why belief is super powerful. And if we're not wielding it the right way, where we think we're helping, we're actually hurting. And so when someone comes in and causes the division, it's actually a good thing. Because if we're dividing up the people who
Right.
believe and the people who are causing people to believe and expose that, listen, what they're saying when they put black on it, and I'm gonna let you speak too. What they saying when they put black on it, or what they saying when they put the guys on it, all of that, that's all
Yeah.
marketing. The truth of the matter is, none of this even belongs to them. If we're so in tune and we are the guys, then show us, prove it, come from behind the curtain and develop an AI. But the issue with that is, in order for you to be a god on that level, like the Horus or Horuses, Asar, Usir, Offset, Tefnut, Shu, whoever you will be speaking about, you
Yeah.
have to be intellectually capable of doing so. And these beings had vehicles that traveled through the skies. Do you have one of those?
No.
These beings had weapons that were able to incinerate their opponents. Do you possess one?
No.
Okay, we're not the guys that you're referring to. And so even to make the analogy misplaces the conversation.
I mean, are we not working on that level of evolution because we're only on the third dimension, speaking on a God that has been far surpassed it?
If we are working on that level, let me explain to you where that would be problematic. If we're going the AI route and saying that this is what we need to bring to our people, the ones
Hmm.
that you just admitted or cited on this live have the actual initial possession and activation of these tools would
Right.
be the ones who y'all call the oppressors. And it's no different than someone who's oppressing you, handing you a Bible, and someone oppressing you and handing you the AI that they don't already use and don't even use anymore.
Right.
So how
That
would you
is
be able to?
that's a very true level, bro.
Yeah, yeah. They know that. And that's why they stay away. Because you're going to play these, not you specifically, the communities are being played using the
Right.
word black and using the word gods. The gods that you
Right.
speak of, if I go into the actual stories, which I'm well versed, whether we go Bible, the Quran, the Pyramidic text, wherever, we will
Yeah.
find that they were not only just intellectually capable of being in the God positions of Psalms 82, verse 6, where they say, all of you are gods, all of you are the children of the Most High, who will be the chief God at that time. They had the technology to prove it. We don't have a technology as a melanin dominant people or black people in the Western Hemisphere. All of
Right.
these so-called breakthroughs in the metaverse, I watched that same community of people say that they had breakthroughs in the metaverse. Where did
Hmm.
that go? I watched the same community of people say they had breakthroughs in cryptocurrency. Why? Because it was trending. Bitcoin been around since I was 3, and they were still saying it as if it was new. Why? Because it
Hmm.
was trending. I watched the same crowd of people anytime something happened in the tech community or in the tech organizations when they come out with new things and new technologies, or anytime there's a quantum technology industrial revolution or any type of industrial revolution, they
Yeah.
jump forth as if they're the ones who's bringing it to the people, as opposed to telling the people, not only does this not belong to us, we don't even know how to develop it. So they're going to tell us how to use it. So if we're being told how to use it by the same ones who's supposed to be the oppressors, how are we supposed to use that to be able to transcend the third dimension? It's all made up. It's business. It's money. If you're really the gods, show us. Because the
Right.
gods seem to be the ones that y'all are telling us had the technology to begin with. And if the
Yeah.
extraterrestrials came to this planet, whoever they are, and gave these people technology, and we're supposed to be in tune with the gods, then where are gods at? They're supposed to be able to come and bring us our AI, our technology. Where is it at?
Yeah.
You
How do
bring
how do
us.
we?
Go
What
ahead.
would you call a solution to that story? So if I do think And I do think, and I still got to stand on it, bro. I think that if we educate the people by okay, oh, they're these oppressors. All right, they're the oppressors, you know, and they using it first, they creating it first, like you say, they developing it first, they engineer, they getting into it first, and all we can use is Grok, and all we can use is Chat GPT, and all we can use is Gemini. Dot dot dot. And the niggas is like us. We telling the same people. We want to speak it. We want to meet the truth. We want to meet in the middle. Where's the solution then? Is it to just close our eyes because it came from the oppressor? So if we close our eyes and go in the dark, the oppressor, aka the monster, only gets bigger. If they met it first, if they got it from their gods first, because it's Egyptian gods and it's Greek gods. Hey, I am on the side to where it's the Egyptian gods. Hey, I am on the side of my ancestors were here first, and they're people of the clay and people of the mud and people of the earth first. Melanated folks of Northern America, the Aboriginals, the indigenous. How do I even go grab this information in? Do I just lay down and die?
Okay.
I gotta try to say something. I gotta try to make a move on this chessboard. Yeah, we're getting cooked. Hey, we've been getting cooked for 1,000 years. Bro, what is the solution gonna be? Hey, if I have to market, hey, if I have to advertise, I feel, bro, and I see, and I think critically and strategically and say, damn, yes, they are in the lead of this shit. Hey, yes, I believe my ancestors threw me a football and the information got intercepted. Yes, I think it was a fucking interception in place. I think that my ancestors lost the battle, so they lost first to the egg, first to the key, first to the egg. I think my people lost. I think my people are in 72nd place when it comes to artificial intelligence, wartime robotics. These drones that'll fly to your head, blow your fucking head off. Robo dogs seeking you down by your heat, seeing you through Wi-Fi, infiltrating your house. The AI that's going into autonomous vehicles, that's watching you, watching the road. The AI that's watching us on his phone and having the same conversation, getting ready to build the marketing and advertising that is the algorithm. Yes, nigga, we lost. Yes, nigga, we lost. So do we just sit down and say, okay, bro, you saying, all right, nigga, they got to it first. They gonna continue to whoop our ass. They gonna continue to put data centers next to our head. They gonna continue to put 6G next to our head, fry our children, keep us stupefied, but they're using the tools, the same tools that build a house, bust a head. Are we just gonna keep getting our head bust? Or can we please make some sort of play? What's gonna be the solution then?
Okay. So we start with, for one, I didn't say that extraterrestrials brought it. You said you believe that they did.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fully on my belief. You gave me your side, and you like, man, you niggas ain't on no God shit, bro. You letting these motherfucking Europeans or whoever you see as the oppressor, they stay
No,
getting over your
that's not what
head.
I said. Let me
They
tell you,
stay getting, they
that's not what I
stay
said.
developing it
Check
for
this out.
you. They
Check this out.
stay teaching
Check
you.
this out. Check this out. That's not what I said. And it's important because I let you finish, right? It's not what I said. I definitely wouldn't have said these Europeans because Europe is a continent. It's not a race of beings. Anybody that filled your head up with
I
that,
call whoever you feel me, whoever it is. I
look
just
what I'm
say that
saying. Look what
word.
I'm saying.
No,
Europe
I
is a
feel you. I feel you already. I just use that word,
yeah, I
and
know, but
I know
it's a
it's
lot of
other beings doing it.
it's a lot of words that we're using that's causing the confusion. So anybody still using it and claiming that they're on that higher level, they need to be honest with y'all. They're using
Mhm.
words that's causing people to be trapped further. You say European, and because some Caucasoid pops up in your brain, people think that that's the one size fits all for the word, but it's speaking
It's
about a
not.
place. My point is, European could mean melanin dominant or melanin recessive, Mongoloid, Caucasoid, Negroid, because they're the same ones who will argue that the original Europeans were melanin dominant, but
Mhm.
they bought into the identity politics. All right, I'm talking about internationally. They bought into it. So when you buy into the identity politics or the many tricks of misplaced identity, guess what you can do? You can capitalize off of it. Let's please stop acting as if teaching somebody how to know technology that was given to them is going to, in turn, put them in position to overthrow the ones who done gave it to them. When in all actuality, the technology that you're receiving is far, 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 far less advanced than what the CIA claims to have possession of.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, they were documenting this type of technology back earlier as the 17th century. And now people starting to get it now. And people just now talking about CERN when they've been accelerating particles for over 100 years. And they say, oh, the CERN about to do something, so some demons going to come onto the planet. You're not moving like intellectuals. You're moving like spiritual people who are spooked out. And because of the spooked out thing, it was merged with the identity politics thing. It becomes this. We need to know what they know so we can somehow beat them at the thing that they done advanced far than what they even telling us in and gave us the little chew toys they don't use anymore. My point to you is that AI, whether you think it came from extraterrestrials or whether you think the government created it, has intelligence in it for a reason. You cannot shortcut your way into a technological revolution or evolution. You cannot. So telling people that you have to bring it to them so that they can be caught up on AI so they're not behind because it's you, the people, you're conning them. The truth of the matter is, if they're not interested in AI, they don't have to be. Eventually, society is going to move further and further and further into the direction of whatever artificial intelligence will mean for the next 30 to 60 years, whether it becomes artificial consciousness or whatever. It's going to become more digital, but that's their system. Gods are telling me, like that. Let me give you an example. I'm going to let you speak. This will be an example. Guys are telling me that they have to be able to get ahead by playing up under the ones who are oppressing them. They have to get ahead as guys by playing in the house of the one who they say, when we go in the house, we trap. This would sound to me like Tahuti, who would be the master recorder, the god of time, whoever stood lunations, whoever stood architecture. It would be like Tahuti playing up under Zeus with no tools for real, saying one day he's going to build a reality and Zeus got him locked in a cage. It doesn't work that way. If we're really gods, then how about instead of telling people you're bringing them something that the oppressors have developed, prove that you are really gods and develop it.
That's a good stance. That's a good stance. Again, I mean, it is good discourse because I'm saying where I stand and what I believe. And then, you're raised a certain way, you're put in a certain environment. So you have to see it. You have to see it. So yeah, I'm going to speak that consciousness. But then I hear you say, oh man, well, you ain't the gods, nigga, because again, you so dope that you trapped in a Zeus box. Okay. I'm trapped in a Zeus box right now. I'm thinking I'm cooking. I'm still trying to remember who I am. Okay, it's peace to the gods, it's peace to you and yours. I'm trying to figure it out. Again, that's a divide in mindset. Not here, not here. You saying a good word, you listening to me, you're not here to debate just to get your point off. You saying, okay, nigga, you so tough, you so motherfucking tight, you so peace to the gods that you so a bird, man, you so a minty, you so Halsem, you so Emerald Tablet, nigga, that, you know what I'm saying? The Emerald Tablets is sitting inside the Zeus cave, like you said, man, good example. But dissing each other, how would we have gotten here?
We got here because of what you call in the diss. So let's pay a little more credit to marketing and shock value. That's how you're hearing about it. That's how we're having a conversation, as opposed to someone being mature, for example, 19 Keys, and hearing that the conversation is on the table, not being threatened by it and running. Now you hear about it because of an AI video, ironically enough. So yeah, we having the conversation now. We could have been having the conversation before. And the conversation isn't to put all of the weight on 19 Keys' shoulders. More specifically, is to make sure that those who are following after people liking unto 19 Keys, they're not being beguiled or fooled to think that there actually still exists something like the pro-black movement and somehow is integrating into robotics for the betterment of our future. It's all a con. Maybe they don't know they're conning. So maybe let's have the conversation. And if I'm wrong, let's have the conversation and let the people who observe it decide. I don't want to control you, 19 Keys, nor the people. Yet, when the conversation is averted, I must scratch my head.
Again, I mean, you make powerful points. I can see your points, but I got to stand on mine. But
I'm not saying don't. That's the conversation aspect. Two people can have a conversation without trying to win one another over.
Yeah.
Or prove a point to the point of abusing the other one out of their seat. I want you to stand on what you're standing on. That's the best way to go. You just say, I heard this other perspective or this other avenue or this whatever you. So I have a question for you.
Right.
To your knowledge, has 19 keys developed in AI.
Develop the AI. Again, we do processes, bro. Like you say, if we
I
take it
know the
from them
difference.
systems
I know the
and we
difference.
going
So
in there, okay, so yeah, we
listen, I
putting
know the
together
difference. So I'm
processes.
not asking about process. I'm not asking about that. I'm
Developing
not asking
AI,
about
no,
whether
bro. I mean, none of us have. We have no
that's the simple
control. We
answer.
have no
You know, that's
leaders.
the simple. It gets dangerous when you add other things. That lets me see. Well,
Okay,
hold on now.
develop the AI.
Do you think
Okay,
it's
I
a
got you.
bad thing for the brand that he has it? All I'm asking
Right.
is, has he? And the answer should be no. If
No.
it's no, I don't want the processing game. I took computer
Okay.
science. I
No.
understand all about that commanding, all of that, the command prompt,
Right.
the processing.
Right. No. None of us have.
You hear
We
what I'm
have no
saying?
leadership. We have no name. We have nothing in there. And
Yeah.
again, hey, I'm a
Okay.
me. I'm a
Okay.
we as a people. I'm a we as a people ass nigga. So you tell me, hey, you tell you kind in your people. I don't think I'm kind to my people. I mean, we using whatever tools. Again, hey, how you say it? Hey, how you the guys? But you using the tools of them. Hey, I mean, however you call it, however you see it. Hey, I'm gonna use them tools. I'm one of them niggas, man.
That's
They
fine.
hired me in Silicon
Notice,
Valley.
notice. That's why I said it's ironic, right?
Yeah,
Because you found me from using AI. So I'm not saying, and let's make that clear, that using AI is bad. What I'm saying is this messianic approach
hmm
to AI is conning. Unless you can show me that you've developed either your own or something close to it. Now, let me show you something behind the wall or the veil. Remember, everybody used to talk about Akashic records.
right.
Remember, everybody used to speak about, well, not everybody, few people spoke about the Azaric records. People spoke about being able to access the spiritual books. People would speak about being in tuned. And then brick by brick, pillar by pillar, we started to realize that a lot of that was a con. A lot of people that claimed that they had the ability to access information in the ethers, they had no such ability. A lot of people who claimed that they were divinely aligned or they had the divine insight, come to find out when they had to face with phase one, and he asked them certain questions pertaining to that, they couldn't answer it. So people started to stay away from phase one. You see? Now watch this. People talked about the spirit world, third dimensional, fourth dimensional, fifth dimensional existence, all of that. And now we're hearing less and less talk about that. We're hearing more and more talk about artificial intelligence, quantum mechanics, the integration of human being into machine. It seems as though the ones who want us to believe that they're somehow gods by nature are submitting to ones that they're calling animal in nature and their technology, and they would have been the ones who needed the technology to access it. Where are the gods who had the biology to access it? Where are the ones who can be artificial consciousness right now for what artificial consciousness or artificial intelligence would mean for melanin dominant people? Because it doesn't exist, I call cap on the whole play. It's about money.
It's
It's
about
about
money.
it's about capitalizing off of
hmm
what is booming at the time. If not, then why are we not still running around and marketing about metaverse when I was being told, and we were being told in the clubhouse days by all the red pills and everything, that that was going to
Right.
be the new spiritual realm that everybody needed to learn or they're going to be left behind.
Right.
It passed over, and the conversation did too. Not only is that a false prophecy, it's also a misrepresentation of the outcome of the future. So now we have to look and have the conversation. Don't take me as a threat because I'm asking.
Right.
Take it as an opportunity to prove what you're saying. Because now, if they switch it tomorrow and they start using entirely different modules with whole different mainframes, what are you going to do? The technology that you're teaching people to know, you didn't develop. So what you're doing is you're teaching them to keep up with the technology that the government is feeding them. That's not a bad thing. That just
hmm
means that you're a middleman for the oppressor. You're doing the oppressor's work. If you really are the gods, where is your technology like the
hmm
gods used to have? And all I'm saying, I'm landing, if you
Right.
don't have the technology, if you don't have the biology, meaning the technological capabilities or the biological capabilities to produce such or to interact with these quantum realms of spirit worlds, stop acting as if you can. And
But you
just tell
say,
people, hey,
okay.
just go ahead, do your thing.
I would just say you're like stop acting like. But we came up this way, bro. The same way you came up under Dr. York, and then you have your perspective and you have your mindset. that, okay, we're on the false prophet side. And then we thinking that y'all on the false prophet side. This actually is the future. Yes, we get fed the future because, again, like I said before, if AI was supposed to come from our guys as melanated dominant people, the guys that we believe in, even if we try to go off, again, I'm just using the word European because I think that, and I've learned that, and I read that, the Moors taught the Europeans something, and even if they were melanin dominated somehow, the Frenchmen, people from the United Kingdom, in Europe came across over here and took advantage of the Aboriginal indigenous people over here, with maybe technology that we had and stole that technology from this land, indigenous land here in Northern America, because I'm more of an Aboriginal type nigga, bro. I don't really think that a slave ship full of sardine, skinny niggas from Africa came over here and built a nation, starving, dehydrated after shitting on each other for 40-40. So my mindset and my grandparents and my great-great-grandparents have passed down lessons. And it's not that my lessons are offensive. It's the same way a family can come from thorough black Christians. They have to believe that way. They have to be see that way. Our worldview has been set. Your worldview has been set. Yes, we can go back to biblical texts, like you say, the Quran, the Torah. We can all go back there and get it in. So cool. And then you say, hey, man, I see it as a diss because, okay, we're going to put up an AI fight between me and somebody else. And like you said, I mean, you pretty much called that is marketing, man. Peace to you and yours, man. You did it. You put a marketing ploy to call on everybody that rock with keys. Again, human to human experience. That's my brother, man. We come from the Bay Area. You know what I'm talking about? So when I hold that, yes, you got me. Here you go. I mean, you did your work. You did who you did. You understand what you needed to do to attract motherfuckers like me so we can go back and forth. But then here, there has been no discourse. There has been no loss of a communication. I'm hearing
Boom.
the York side. I'm hearing your side. I'm saying, oh,
Boom.
shit. Now we're even losing even worse because a brother just opened my eyes up to say, nigga, you niggas is on the downside on the chessboard. You on the black side of the chessboard selling the technology of the white side. You're really cooked. You're 10 steps behind realizing, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're 10 steps behind realizing that you're 20 steps behind, my nigga. So quit talking about peace to the gods. Quit saying that you in the league when you have developed nothing. You have created, invented nothing. Boy, you're right. So I say, oh shit, if I'm going to stand on my stance, okay, then my nigga, that's why I say let's meet to where there's a solution between your side and your worldview and your communication and your intelligence. Match my intelligence, know what I know, see what I've seen, experience what I've experienced. I'm like, shit, I need a tool to do something. Even in the Flintstones, when the Jetsons came down, they seen technology, and it didn't matter if Barney Rubble got to it first or Fred Flintstone got to it first. Somebody hit it behind their back. So if I believe the European, the China man, the green man hit it behind their back and said, oh shit, the red man don't need this. These motherfuckers are big and strong. And that's why I see all these other cultures, they own the NBA. You're right. When you're talking about technology, I see it as the NBA because there's no nigga owners, but they're at the height of the game. So if I'm one of these niggas that's at the height of the game of AI, robotics, tech, and software, again, they hired me in Silicon Valley to develop some cool ass shit. But you saying, again, nigga, they gave you a job, Spin. You ain't got shit, nigga. You developed this, that, and the other, but you didn't develop original man, original melanin thought. You were right. But this didn't take discourse. This did not take argument.
That's the point. So then why would they duck?
Oh, well, man, peace to the guys, brother. I didn't duck. And it's
Yeah, that's
cool
my
when it's
point.
cool when I
That's
come
my
and
point.
find
So
you
then
out.
why would somebody else duck? Let me
Bro,
give you
I
an
don't,
example.
maybe they can't communicate. Maybe they don't have the empathy. Maybe they don't have the ear, the heart, and the
Or maybe
mind.
they protecting their brand.
Hey, I'm gonna protect my brain. Hey, I'm gonna teach this AI shit, man. I'm a cool nigga at it, man. Hey, I
Yeah,
seen your video, man.
so you have to understand.
And
We
before I
came in and
learned
we said,
anything about you, man, I make a video about you and kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? But but here you are having no discourse with really powerful points. Peace to the
right.
melon and peace to the gold in your pineal gland. Cool, you have wonderful points.
What do you mean gold
This
in the
is
pineal
true.
gland? What do you mean by that when you said gold in the pineal gland?
But I feel like there's crystals and gold in the pineal gland. I don't feel that you're the human.
All right, so
You're not the
can I
you're not the
show you
human
something else?
speaking to me.
Can I show you something else?
Go ahead, man.
You just told me you feel like there's gold or crystals in the pineal gland.
Yeah, I do.
This is why it's important for us to pay attention to what we're saying, how we're saying it, especially this late in the game. Human anatomy isn't based on feeling. There's feeling associated with human anatomy in the form of a nervous system, central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and so on. But human anatomy is not a matter of how I feel or what I
Right.
think or what I believe. So when we come out and say you have gold in your pineal gland, we should lead with,
And
these are
crystals
my
too.
thoughts. Huh?
Yeah, and crystals, golden crystals, bro. Some type of biological stone. It's said to be that holds the God mind. To me, the God mind
Wait.
governs the human
You
body.
did it again. Stay with me because we can go back and forth now.
Right.
You just did it again. You said
Yeah.
to me. Hold on one second. Go ahead. You cook real quick. Go ahead.
No, that's all it is, bro. I do believe, I do feel, I have my worldview would tell me that there's gold and crystals inside of the human brain in the middle that governs the physical human body. I don't believe that we're the human body because I
Uh-huh.
can't grow my nails. Let me just go. I'll go here and say I can't grow my nails by just a thought. I can't grow my hair by just a thought. Women are pregnant and they give birth to another human being without understanding a single process that it takes to build bone, flesh, nerves, brains, spirit, etc. So I do feel like, and I've looked into a side of the internet because a sides of the internet will tell you 80-20, 50-50, your idea is correct. Because again, we have to have opposing views for you to even, stand on your side and
So
get
then I
ready
would
to tell
ask
me
you,
what you're going to tell me.
if you don't mind, I'll ask you, how do you yourself know whether or not there are crystals in the pineal gland?
I base a lot of things that I do with some headphones, some binaural beats, vibrations. We like some vibrations, man. We like some 369. We like some
Okay, hold on. Let me.
888
I'm gonna ask it a
frequency.
different way. I'm gonna ask it a different way. I
Right.
don't have a car, so don't think I'm trying to be funny. Do you have a vehicle?
A vehicle? No, but I don't have a car or a vehicle either. But I understand what it is to drive. Yeah.
Okay, so if I were to ask you whether or not a car is outside your house right now, what would you say?
There's no car outside of my house right now.
And one more thing, if I were to ask you, how do you know whether or not a car is outside your house, what would you say?
I'll look through the window, or I'll take a wild guess that nobody's here, or I don't drive. So do I drive? There's a car. Is there a car outside the house? No, there's not a car outside the house. How would I know? I know that I don't drive, or if somebody's here, I'd look out the window and figure out.
Right. You have the ability to go in and find out whether or not the answer is true. Now let's try this another way. How do you know that there are crystals in the pineal gland?
When I vibrate my head to binaural beats and frequencies, I feel the vibration of my mind change. If I'm connecting to my subconscious or whatever part of the brain, I believe it's the pineal gland that I'm vibrating. What reacts off vibrations? Most likely water and crystals.
Okay. Everything reacts off of vibrations. I want to put that out there. All
Okay.
matter. That's why it is matter. Secondly, the answer would be you don't know that there are crystals in the brain. I mean in the
I
pineal
don't
gland.
know.
That's the
I
answer.
can't see in there.
It's not that you can't see it in there because they develop technologies to allow you to be able to. Have you gone to any other research facilities, anything like that to see?
Nah.
So then where you're going out here saying it, are you saying something that you know to be true?
No, I'm basing it off myself and my experience.
Okay. You're an associate of 19 Keys. And
Yeah.
here's what I want
Oh
to
my
say to
God.
you. I have nothing against you. I'm just telling you the reason why they duck is because this conversation will go similarly. And this would mean
Well,
you have the humble spirit to have the conversation. They
mhm.
would have the urge to reach up there to the top right corner, hit that X, and they would have done that maybe 30 minutes ago when they realized the direction of the conversation wasn't benefiting their brand of their acting as though they've reached or accessed this higher level of consciousness, and they haven't. And then I say, well, even when we speak of consciousness, because you spoke about the mind, the brain,
Right.
the subconscious, all of these inner working parts of what they call the neural correlates of consciousness in neuroscience. So many different working parts of the brain that have absolutely nothing to do with the pineal gland or the pituitary gland or any of that. It's a gland. Then you have parts of the brain, you have functions of the brain. Most of what will be referred to as higher level conversation has everything to do with the frontal lobe, the dorsolateral cortex, cortex, and so on. So it's not even the pineal gland conversation. The pineal gland, let me ask you this. What is the pineal gland used for? Like, what is the function of the pineal gland?
The function of the pineal gland, to me, and what I see is, again, connecting with your spirituality, connecting with oneself, having that conversation with yourself, spirit guidance, the God within,
okay.
the God
And
within.
I respect that you said to me. Remember, we're dealing with the anatomy. So I'm asking you, what is the actual scientific function of the pineal gland?
I don't got it. You let me know.
I respect that. So what they would tell you, and that doesn't mean that I created the science. It just means that if I'm gonna speak on something that they introduce, at least let me know about what it is that they say, correct? And if I have another finding of my own, then I need to be a scientist to go in and do my own experiments, conduct my own research, and then I'll be able to present it and be able to say, these are my findings, as opposed to, I don't like DNA, so I'm just gonna make up DEA. According to what they present in science, they say that the pineal gland or the pineal gland is responsible for the transduction of light, the moderation and the regulation of the circadian rhythm, that means your sleep cycles, and the production of melatonin. So that has absolutely nothing to do with spirituality. It doesn't even control the breath. That's an involuntary response of the brain when it comes to the medulla oblongata and the brain stem and the pons. Has nothing to do with the pineal gland or the pineal gland.
Right.
So my point is, we've been hideously mistaught, hideously misled, and all I'm asking for people to do is have the conversation. So you brought to me about the crystals in the pineal gland.
Right.
That's your belief. That's not something you know. You spoke to me about extraterrestrials bringing AI to human beings. That's your belief. That's not something you know. You spoke to me about a lot of things that, even down to whether or not people came here on boats. A lot of this stuff is belief. It's not knowing. And because people don't want to accept that and acknowledge that, then we don't know what happened to begin with. Meaning, how did the society become in shambles as it is now? Because some people at the top of the pyramid kept all of the real elite information, the actual high level conversations. And then everybody else on the bottom of the pyramid was left with the spiritual, mystified, religious conversation. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, for sure, bro. I mean, you cook, bro. You cook, but whoever you are, bro. I mean, your face on here, you got the crown on here.
Yeah, first of all, I'm getting my hair done. So.
I mean, okay, it's all good. Again, peace to you and yours. So again, bro, like you say, where's the real high level conversation being taken? How can people find out both the science and the spirit and mind, and, what I'm saying, and piece those together?
Yeah.
Again, like I said in the middle, it's like, bro, people can be tricked into Christianity. People can get tricked into Islam, like tricked into it. But where is the unity? Where is the connection between a people? Hey, if we're melanin dominated people, hey, what I see as a European, where does the conversation happen? Where does the connection happen truly to marry spirit and science? Hey, I'm a spiritual nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
If
So
we
then
wanted to go
you,
left, I'm like, bro, fuck what cuz is talking about. Like,
let me show you.
I'm connected and I'm tapped in. So
Let's
where
play.
does the unity, where does the connection, where
I
does
heard
the
you.
research, where does the science, where does the spirit make the true connection based? I mean, shit, I guess based off
Let's do it.
religious
Let's do
texts.
it. And let me show you why the conversation needs to be had. You said you're a spiritual person.
Yeah.
What is spiritual? What does that mean?
I think I'm really tapped in with self. Tapped in. I'm truly tapped in on myself. I
Okay, hold on.
understand that I've
Okay, let me take that
lived.
answer. Let me take that answer and let me ask you, what does it mean to be tapped in to self?
I understand where what happened to me as a child, what happened to me as a teen, what happened to me as an adult in day to day. And as I structure my life and hold intentions of my life of being physically fit, being smarter than yesterday, being able to conversate, being able to think both critically and strategically. Why have I done MMA? Why am I a gunfighter? Why am I creating myself into this warrior archetype? Why must I lead a people? You know what I mean? And without having that savior's complex, something has to guide me. Again, whether it's a Christian, whether it's an Islamic person, whether it is, who it is, we all got to find our own guidance. We all got to find our own side of the bread. Cuddy, it's like, is everybody supposed to come to the same conclusion that you have because you've tapped into a certain teacher and a certain mentor? We don't have your teachers. We don't have your mentors. We don't have your parents. We don't have your environment. We don't have your experiences. We don't have anything like that. So when a person is thrown into the world and thrown into the stars on a fucking rock, supposed to be flying through space or whatever the fuck this thing is, where we all wake up as humans and we pay bills and we raise kids and we talk on technology, everything that we're doing, it's like I'm just kind of wondering, like, what is wrong? What is
That's what I'm
wrong with
saying.
everybody
So I
having
just
the
asked you what
freedom? Hold
spiritual
on, I
was.
got you. I'm gonna say,
Okay, go
what
ahead.
is wrong? Just because going on this one, because I know you can think high. So what is wrong with a person hitting the gap and hitting what we would call a portal in knowing themselves based off their story? Because we hear a lot nowadays also, oh, well, I was hurt as a child and I can't even grow up as an adult. You know how people get, oh, well, since I was, and they're basing their whole life and the things they do off their traumas. So going within self is saying, okay, I had to live that trauma as a homeless boy to create a man that can also reach back to homeless boys and help them via technology, via sports, to get up out of these ghettos, to get up out of these trenches, learn some of this fucking oppressor technology, I guess, my dog, because you're doing even worse in these ghettos. You're doing even worse in these hoods. You're killing each other down there. You're listening to this rap song that's terrorizing your mind even worse. So I'm just saying, damn, I don't have the same teachers as you. I don't have the same mentors. I haven't read the same books as you, but I got to where I got based off spirituality, and there's no text to feel, there's no text that aligns my story. There's no text that aligns your story, your teachings, your mentors, just to say, oh, you feel me? That's not the true thing. What do you think spirituality is? Based off science and physicality and really being a human here, the pineal gland is for serotonin, melatonin, everything that you told me. Okay, you right. On the physical human side, you just gave me the science. But cousin, I got here. And I'm not no malicious motherfucker, man. I've gotten people off the streets before. I've been a personal
So look,
trainer
look,
and a
look, look.
holistic. Hold on, bro, but I've been a holistic trainer. I've got people to bro, they're really getting rid of diabetes, bro. They're really getting rid of pancreatitis. I have my accolades. So if my accolades serve me and I'm not malicious and I'm not against you, spirituality, going within self and being so selfish that I can later be selfless, it rewarded me. That's been my reward system. And then you meet me and say, hey, man, you really ain't shit. You really ain't no God. You really ain't no. So I'm like, I'm scratching my head. I'm like, damn, brother, I've really helped humans. I've really helped minds. I've really helped what I call spirits, Chief.
Okay, all right. So look, let me step
Where's the
in here.
divinity, man?
Let me step in here, right? Because I asked you about spirituality. First of all, I never said you wasn't shit. I said if you are the gods that you're claiming to be, then create an AI. You took that and said that I was saying you wasn't shit. You have to have the ability to discern, for one, who you even dealing with. I don't have the approach to tell somebody they're not shit. You also have to be able to hear what I'm saying and work it out intellectually, not emotionally. You may feel like you're being challenged, but the truth is, it ain't you that's being challenged. It's the rhetoric. So here's the answer to your question. Because of the fact that I just asked you about spirituality, and we went down that long rabbit hole about what you were going through in your personal life and all of those things physical, you didn't answer me anything about what people are even calling spiritual. Whether you went to the mind, MMA, whether you're training to be a warrior, whatever it would be,
Mhm.
all of that was still physical. And everything that you were speaking about when it comes to you finding out what you found out and going back to the community, that's still happening in the realm of physicality. What people are calling spiritual, this mystified reality, no one's been able to show and prove what that actually is. And so the rhetoric and the narrative needs to change. That's what needs to happen. It's not that something's wrong. The bridge of the gap between spirituality and science is to define both. How are you going to ask
Mhm.
me whether or not I want orange juice or lemonade? And if I ask you what orange juice is, you could tell me about that. Then I ask you about lemonade, and you say, well, let me talk to you about my trauma. I'm asking you what lemonade, what lemonade would actually be in order for me to be able to make the distinction. And instead of people saying, I really don't know what it is, they pull all of this physical stuff together to make an excuse or make an, what do you call it, a response for it. as opposed to saying, I don't know.
But bro, we live on a spiritual plane, man.
Okay, explain it.
We live
Explain, explain the
on a
spiritual
spirit.
plane.
My bad, boy, my bad. I said
Explain the spiritual. Oh, you say you
physical
live on a
plane,
physical plane. Okay, okay.
physical plane.
All right. Do you know of any other plane?
No, bro, we live
All
on a
right.
physical plane.
So then we're
The
not talking about
phone is
spiritual.
physically in my hand.
Hmm.
I can physically, whatever this is called, bro, I can feel it, bro.
Okay, that's because of a what? A nervous system, correct?
Yeah.
You know that. You can look around and tell that. You can pinch yourself and understand about that. And you mentioned serotonin. I wasn't speaking about serotonin when I said melatonin. When it comes to the serotonin, that's a chemical release in the brain. Endorphins is a chemical release in the brain. If you pinch yourself right now to the point of pain, endorphins get released to heal that pain. You have to know the body. People are talking about knowing the self and don't even know the body. How many bones are in their hand? They don't know. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? People still talking about, you got grown men talking about we got 33 vertebrae as adults because Jesus Christ died at 33. But they don't know that adults don't have 33 vertebrae, according to science.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the older you get, the more conjoined they become. So as we get adults, you ain't talking about us. And then they never said he died at 33. That's a whole nother thing. So the point is, there's so many pieces of rhetoric that are lingering in the community that's causing more harm than help. The conversation we're having is a scientific conversation. Why? Because no matter what you feel or what I feel, if I'm lying, it can be proven. If I'm telling the truth, it can be proven. And you don't have to believe me. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So that means, does it mean Spin not supposed to teach AI? No, teach AI. I teach AI. Does it mean Spin not supposed to be able to go out to the community, help the community? I help the community. Why would I be saying that? No, what I'm saying is take the messianic approach out of it. Take the pro-black thing out of it. You're misrepresenting what it would be that would occur because of these endeavors. You see, people are thinking that it's black versus white still. People are thinking that if
Yeah.
we're the gods, then we touch AI, somehow we're going to conquer the ones who gave it to us. But we're not even the gods because people are not being told what the gods would actually be.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. And that means that 19 Keys or whoever, when they stepping forth, let me ask you this question since we're on the conversation. What does the headband represent to your knowledge?
Well, his Islamic beliefs.
Okay. So why does he wear that?
His Islamic beliefs, I would believe.
Okay. I understand it. So check this
I'm
out.
not a religious person. Again, man, I'd be more of a
No, I'm with you. I'm with
open
you.
and
I'm with you.
aware, open-minded person.
I'm with you. And I'm not against somebody being able to have a religion. What I'm saying is
Right.
if he has Islamic beliefs, correct? And he's not just having Islamic beliefs, he's going
Mm-hmm.
around recruiting people. I know people who were recruited. He's going around recruiting people. I know people who he tried to recruit. He's
Right.
trying to pull, especially men, into his Islamic beliefs. What you're saying I'm doing, I'm not trying to bring nobody into my belief. I'm telling people to question what these people are pushing out as if they know. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
going around recruiting people into Islam, Islam came from where? Who gave us Islam? How do we end up with a symbol that has a moon on it as a crescent with a star
Yeah.
in the middle when stars are supposed to be way bigger than moons? How we get a star on this side of the moon?
Mm-hmm.
It's like when we go to the symbolism, we have to look at the symbolism and say, what are we being taught? We're taught an illusion in a symbolism. We're taught an illusion in a story. And then we have words that are aligning with what is being pushed out. The Islamic symbol we don't find in El Quran. We don't find that. But we do find the word Hillel in Arabic to mean a crescent moon aligning with Hillel, which means Lucifer. And we look at certain symbols and we find out that Lucifer has that 5-pointed star and the crescent moon. What is actually being pushed? And if he doesn't know that, then let's have the conversation. But if you're going around pushing symbols of illusion and also pushing ideologies of illusion, I don't have to tell you you're not shit because you could be doing it and you don't know that you're doing it. I can ask questions though, and we can have a conversation like you and I just had without me being called some CIA agent or the devil because people think that you're not supposed to be allowed to think for yourself without just accepting what anybody tells you. Does it make sense? That's all I'm saying. So these questions I'm asking you, I would ask him the same thing and anybody else. And they all do the same thing. They run. It's not just 19 Keys. It was Rashad Jamal. It was the 607 Unks. It's not just him. It's people in the hip hop community, the 21 Savages. They don't want to speak. My name come up. They ask, please don't speak on him. Please don't say his name. It's people all over. The D1s. D1 just got called forth by Bank and said, yo, man, he want to talk to you. He said, nah, that brother there, I don't want to. He sadly mistaken. He got a bad approach. Even though they'll entertain all of the other ones, the disrespectful ones, people talking about drill records, how they'll get shot, all that, they'll entertain that. Me asking a question about religion, they duck it. But I just want to say this one more thing, and I'll let you speak, or I'll open the floor. Dr. Melakazi York went through the same thing, and people were trying to figure out, well, what is your belief? And what did he was doing what I'm doing, asking questions and challenging what people were saying was the conventional and traditionally accepted belief. And Islam is a religion. It is not a higher level. You can't in one breath say religion is binding and then push a religion. You can't in one breath say that the oppressors gave us religion to keep us binded and then push that same religion or push those religions that were pushed on us in the Crusades or pushed on us in the 8th century or pushed on us before. You can't. Or you can just acknowledge that that's what you're doing. You're negating what you're stating, which means you're contradicting yourself even as you're appearing. And if they just look, you're coming here to speak now. You don't have to speak for him. You're speaking for Spin. He can speak for himself. Right. He can speak for himself and won't. Why? Because it doesn't benefit his brand. He'll talk to the rest of them, but that's beneficial to the brand. Most of them are caught in the religion spell or the spirituality spell, which is one and the same. Right. Look, somebody just said, let me show you the spell. I'm going to pin it so we can understand it. I'm going to pin the spell. People think I'm not watching the comments. Somebody said, he don't push Islam. He is NOI. Real quick, Spin, don't lie. What does NOI stand for?
The Nation of Islam.
I rest my entire case.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody doesn't understand.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody doesn't understand. Everybody doesn't understand. Everybody doesn't understand. And I know, and I'm starting to hear in your conversation, you are on top of your, hey, I always see it's etymology of words. Because every word that is said to you and every word that comes up, you do take it to that level. And I think that is a high level thought to look into the word. Because even earlier when I said, what if this is a alien intelligence? I didn't truly say that it came from aliens. I'm just saying that if we look at it this way, if we look at it that way, this is an alien intelligence because it's not native to us or whoever we tend to be and whoever we believe ourselves to be and the things that we talk about. Let me put this on the charger. It's darkening up. All right. So with that, again, bro, I'm just saying that, hey, if our rhetoric and our words are a certain way, bro, again, I seen it as a bit of a diss and a disconnection. The disconnection of, I'm like, damn, bro, you know what I mean? It's I'm like you have to do this to get your point across.
No, I don't have to do that. I'm not saying I don't have to do anything. I'm not saying it's not a diss though. So I'm not trying to play no delusional game like I don't know where you could got that from. You punch a nigga in his chest and he fly across to a mountain and you take his headband off. I don't know how that's a compliment. So I'm not saying it's not a diss. What I'm saying is now this conversation being had. Also, Dr. Melakazi York was slighted first. And so I came in and spoke because of that. Dr. Melakazi York was slighted. We were having a conversation all over Clubhouse. Dr. Melakazi York's name was blowing up. I brought the name to the forefront. And all over the internet, it was blowing up. And it happened a few times since then. And I kept saying, hey, where all of the rest of the teachers out here, all right, who can vouch for the fact that Dr. Melakazi York is the master teacher? We haven't seen anybody reach his level. What did 19 Keys respond and say? And I have that. Actually, I put it in one of my books called X Marks the Spot. I have the actual clip where he said, we don't need master teachers. We need master builders. And that's why I told you, I said, Dr. Melakazi York is both. Not only is he a master teacher, the master teacher that we've seen, he's master builder. He built the Golden Ages in Tamaray, Edison, Georgia. If you didn't hear about it, pyramids in Georgia, he built on his land before they destroyed it in 2005. So I haven't seen 19 Keys do any of that. I've seen, shout out to the Nation of Islam, I've seen Hereafter Farms begin their development So I have to salute that and shout out to that. But we haven't seen the golden ages be resurrected. All this copper and, you know what I'm saying, the unks and all of that. Go look up Tama Ray, Tama space RE. If you don't know what that is, that's the issue. Because they saying they reached this level, but they haven't gone past Islam. Dr. Malachi York surpassed Islam. So I'm saying, not for people to believe Dr. Malachi York, because he didn't want that. I'm saying, why are we excluding not only Dr. Malachi York and the things that were taught and the formulas that were given, why are we excluding this whole part of history? You don't think it's important for people to know that Black Wall Street happened again? But 19 Keys goes on Breakfast Club and says he's trying to figure out how we can get another Black Wall Street. It already happened again. But they won't speak about what Dr. York built before they destroyed it. You see? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I can dig it, bro. Again, you know what I'm saying? We don't have your mentors. We don't have your leaders. It's like until today, I actually don't even know who Dr. Z York is. And you're explaining it, and I'm like, oh shit, explaining him. Sorry, not
now
it.
Look. Let me jump in here. I apologize. So let me jump in here. You see what you just said to me? And I want you to think about this. You said 19 Keys is your guy.
It's my brother, for sure. Came up in the
That's your
same area,
brother.
both in the Bay Area, in a real way.
That ain't just your brother. That's your brother for sure, right?
For sure.
And he didn't put you on to Malachi Z York?
No.
That's the problem. Why?
Hey, I mean, again, brother.
Because
Hey, if it's a problem,
that's like teaching about Black leaders and excluding Farrakhan, excluding the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, excluding Clarence 13X, excluding Deuce Ali, Noble Drew Ali, and I just talk about Black leaders. I say, well, there was only one Black leader. That's the same type of effect because they leave out the one who was able to teach not only all those schools, the truth about all those schools. He didn't tell you who Malachi York is. That's a problem, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. You might not see it right now, but it's a problem because it ain't just some man that was outside selling books. That's somebody that the minister respects. That's somebody that everybody from the most honorable Elijah Muhammad respects or respected, peace be upon him, or does respect if you look at him as a prophet. Everybody that came through respected him, even if they didn't like him. And you telling me he didn't say, also, there was this man, or is this man, Dr. Malachi York, this is the things that he brought, this is what he taught. No, that means that somebody is running as if they're one of these masters, but they're not highlighting the master. Now, once people see who the master is, they might say, man, I don't like what Malachi York talking about. I'm going to go back over here where 19 Keys is. Or they might say, you know what? I don't even want to be following Malachi or 19 Keys or nobody. I want to activate myself based off of the information I have. But what happens when people only provide one side of the story?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not my teacher, it's my brother. You know what I mean? Again, I guess that's that connect. You know what I mean? We don't sit around and talk about York. No, bro, we don't. And again, it's like being brought up somewhere, being raised somewhere. I mean, we come from the trenches. Yeah, I mean, you might have been through some trenches yourself. You know, I'm talking about. So if we come from these trenches, if we come from these cities, if we come from these places, yes, that's my brother, nigga. Like that's how I say it.
Okay.
Other than that, you know, these teachers, these master teachers, everybody out there. No, again, I'm an open spirit and an open mind. So yeah, if somebody I know didn't teach me about a person, hey man, here you are. Yeah, I'm talking about. But then again, because that's your master teacher, of course you gotta believe. Of course you're gonna stand on that shit. The people that taught me MMA, I'm gonna stand on everything about the scrap pack. I'm gonna stand on everything that Jake Shields taught me. Gil Melendez, Nick and Nate Diaz. I'm gonna stand on that shit. Go ahead.
Let me put it into the frame. I hear what you're saying. Do you know who Elijah Muhammad is?
Yeah.
You know who Farrakhan is?
Yeah.
You know who Clarence 13X is?
No.
Okay. So, okay, I see what you're saying then. So then there's just certain people that you just don't know about. It is not like there's one person that he didn't tell you about.
Yeah, it's a whole, you know, everybody has their categories on who they research. Okay. You know, I know a whole lot of shit from other motherfuckers. Even though I call folks Europeans, Chinamen's, man, I know so much shit for some Irishmen, some goddamn Ben Greenfield, motherfucking, you know, different. We all study different lanes, champ.
I get your point.
If I need to meet you and you need to say something, we need to have a conversation. I'm just saying, champ, damn, I didn't come from where you came from. Don't, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that you did, but don't spit down on nobody because they don't have your teachers. Don't
No, yeah,
spit
you
down
know I
on
ain't do that.
somebody.
But look,
Everybody should have
I
their
get what you
freedom of their
saying. So
thought and the exercise whatever they believe as long as they're righteous is what I'm saying. Hey, do good. You know, I'm talking about do good by people as long as you can. Hey, some motherfuckers will snake you, stab you in the back, won't mention you, throw you up under a dumpster for the sake of money. Yes, this is true, champ. But damn, if I don't have your father, if I don't have your mother, if I don't have your teachers, if I ain't read your books, I ain't got your DNA, I ain't been in your environment, and vice versa. I respect yours and love yours. You can speak, you speak very strategically, scientifically, and with deep thought. I can hear that your ear is absorbing and saying, okay, well, I can think, nigga, if you see it that way, but damn, don't shove me on the ground with, see, that's what the problem is, nigga, because what the master teacher does, damn, if I don't know him, I don't know him. And that's the same thing that go
okay.
with,
So then that's
because
why I
I can
said
take
this.
it. Hold on, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. It'd be the same thing. Why somehow, some way, these little niggas in the trenches are believing in the master crip Tukey Williams. You might not know Tukey Williams. You might not know nobody that's a blood leader because that's not your realm. You're not interested in gang banging. But little motherfuckers, I know, man, they'll kill you over the name of Tukey Williams. And you'll probably kill me over the name of yours. Not that you'll kill me, but you gonna stand on it to such a principle to say, look, nigga, you niggas ain't got it because you ain't listen to Dr. York. And I say, damn, cousin, I
No,
never
all
even
right,
met
you
your
tripping,
teacher
you
and
tripping.
I never read your
I'm
book.
starting to see you can't you can't concede a point because niggas start thinking that you done gave them a mile. I said
Nah,
I
bro,
overstand.
because we might
Listen,
as well get
no,
all the
we ain't
words
finna.
out there, bro. Just
Listen,
we
I
might as well
said,
both get all the words out.
folks. I said I get what you saying. I ain't going into all that about going home about Dr. York, none of that, or who will kill for who, none of that. I ain't doing none of that. I said I
Why
get what
not?
you saying that you I get because that's not my point. That's your point. My point is
Okay, but we both are meeting points. We've been on a
no,
championship run the whole time.
I feel like my point isn't being heard at this point.
No, you heard for sure. You got it on recording.
My
Bro,
point to
you're
you
heard,
is,
bro.
yeah, hey man, nigga, you just piped up. That's what I'm telling you. Like you piped up when I said I get what you're saying. That wasn't no pipe up moment. That was a moment of you being able to understand that if I say something and I don't have the full picture and you present something else, I can concede the point. That
But
doesn't mean the point.
why not though, bro?
Why not what?
Why not? Why how come I just can't go into extension on the depth of how I think just to present it? Because again, man, it's not about being emotional. How come let me just get all of it out of how I was taught and what I think and what I see and what I believe, and then you come to a monumental as a thinker. Okay, I have a whole spiel based off your point. What can you say as a teacher, as a master teacher, as a therapist? Not you saying I'm my therapist, but okay, my nigga, I've seen this again. Environment. I'm telling you what's going on, champ. I live in a physical world. I've been a part of gang violence. I've been a part of this. I know this nigga. I know that nigga. So let me get out the full extension of all my words and all my beliefs. So a thinker like you can say, okay, like don't concede on me, bro. You having good game and you coming from master teachers, have the master teacher ear and the empathy to say, okay, little nigga, you're lost here. I didn't say that. I did say this, like you've been doing. How come I can't get it off?
Well, do you know what concede the point mean?
You can see you like, bro, you done when you wash your hands with the point.
Okay, with that point of not the point of the conversation. I think there might be some cognitive dissonance taking place, maybe on both parts. So I'm gonna see if I can refresh it. The point that I was bringing was that 19 Keys didn't
Right.
tell you or let you know, and he's claiming to be higher level, who Dr. Melikazi York is. You responded and said, well, that ain't my teacher. That's my brother. You don't got to tell me that. I asked you about other leaders to make sure that I wasn't tripping. You said you knew who Minister Farrakhan was. You said you knew who the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was. You said you didn't know who Clarence 13X was. That led me to say, okay, I can't make the statement that of all of the prominent leaders that have been spoken about, Dr. Melikazi York is just being isolated by 19 Keys. Okay, that was the point there. And then from there you went and was like speaking about how I might want to kill for Dr. York, or you know what I'm saying? And my point was to be clear that 19 Keys knows who that is, and he's claiming to be higher level, but he hasn't left Islam. Malachi did. He surpassed Islam. All right, you made another good point. You said, well, you're telling me about Dr. York. Okay, Well, then I respect that point. 19 Keys didn't have to tell you that. I told you about who it is. I just found it interesting that because 19 Keys is claiming to be higher level, he hasn't spoken of it.
Champ, we also established 20 minutes ago, my mind went to, we're not on Keys, we're on you and Spin. So that's why I went on the Spin City story, the disconnections and connections.
Well, I get what you might have thought. The truth is, the whole conversation was speaking about AI, 19 Keys, the conscious community, the pineal gland. Yo, I don't know which one you're working, but we were speaking about all of it. And when you're speaking about all of it, there will be different points brought up. One of my specialties is being able to make sure that the point is established and heard thoroughly. But if I make a point and you bring up something that shows me I may not have it all there, and I say, okay, I get that Malachi isn't being isolated by 19 Keys. My conceding of the point and that statement of that was to say where you were going with it, I had already saw the angle. And I was saying, listen, I get what you're saying. We don't even have to push that point anymore about whether or not 19 Keys told you who Malachi is. Partially because of the tone of me saying that you have to know who Dr. York is, or you ain't shit, or you know what I mean, or you don't know who the master is. This is what you were saying. I didn't say that. So that when people, based on your rhetoric and your narrative, I might respond a certain way. So I saw like a little, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like maybe you was turning up a little bit based off of that. And that's why I'm like, hey, look, we can move past that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not stunned that. If you didn't know who he is and now you do, that's fine. The other point still stands about 19 Keys claiming that he's higher level and went beyond, or he's only a part of Islam, and Malachi York went beyond Islam. What do we speak about that? Because Malachi isn't teaching religion, meaning he's not telling people to be a part of a religion. He's not recruiting people for a religion. He was telling people to break the bondage of religion. So why you think 19 Keys wouldn't teach that? He wouldn't tell people that, wouldn't push people about that. Because Malachi York teaches like Islam is poison. So of course people won't want to highlight what Dr. Malachi York is teaching, or the fact that he even exists, or that he's a so-called political prisoner, because people like to throw that around about political prisoners. He's been locked up for 24 years. Farrakhan spoke about him, but somehow 19 Keys didn't mention him. I just thought it was interesting.
Okay. I can definitely dig that right there, champion. So yeah. But you know, like I said about 20 minutes ago, I kind of pulled away from the 19 Keys thing. So my mind was more on, okay, I'm meeting you. I'm speaking to you. So that's when I start to go down that rabbit hole, as you say, and expose the full worldview in my eyes. So when you say, okay, Malachi Z. York did this, Malachi Z. York, well, I don't know him. And but I denounce religion. I don't feel like being trapped into one book. So I might have, you know, I don't know Dr. York like that, but something somewhere in my life told me to, hey, I'm not that religion. It ain't tight, bro. It ain't no good. Yeah, I'm talking about, like, why would you trap somebody in one book to live one life one way and walk one fine line to be righteous and to be wholesome amongst other humans? So when you hear me spitting about the trauma, the trenches, and who I am, that's simply my worldview based on your approach and all the information that you get back. It's not about being emotional. It's not about turning it up. But a thinker of your magnitude, I'm like, okay, we got a thinker on our hands. Somebody that can think both scientifically, strategically, and critically. That's a wonderful mind, brother. Peace to you and yours. So when you do hear me go on that, it's because I disconnected from the 19 Keys thing. It's like you're saying 19
Okay, so
Keys
it's much
name,
more of an
19 Keys
emotional.
name, and I'm kind of through with Keys, and it's more me and you.
I get what you're saying. So then we might want to not. Like, I hear you might have made that up in your mind, but like if we threw with a conversation, like I say, how I say I concede the point, you might have been like, yo, I don't really want to talk about Keys no more. Let's talk about me. So I can even know that that's something that you even thinking in your head. But
You did say it, bro.
I said we ain't talking about Keys no more.
Yeah, when I was still on the couch, I was like, okay, well, everything that, you know, Keys, because it's my brother, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to know from, you know, it's been about 12 years between me and Keys. I rock with him. I seen on the internet somebody socking out my brother in the AI video. So I wanted to come stand on that. But then the conversation led to your beliefs, your master teachers.
No. Listen, this is what I'm saying. this is what I'm telling you to pay attention to, that I pay attention to, so you can know for the future. You just said, I said we weren't talking about 19 keys anymore. When?
Oh, about 20 minutes ago. I
How did
mean,
I say it?
chat,
How did I say it?
if I'm wrong, chat, like put a 2. Because when I was over there,
I'm just
you
asking, how
even
did I?
said we're off
I'm
of
just,
19 keys and we're talking about spin.
what? All right.
Bro, you did, bro. If
I don't
I'm
know what
wrong, I
that
mean,
means
2
right
in the
there. I don't
chat,
know.
chat. We were
I
over
said we
there,
off
bro.
19 keys. We talking about spin?
Yeah, bro. He got it on recording. Okay, y'all.
Off 19.
Okay.
That ain't even my lingo.
I mean, bro, you said, okay, it's not a 19 keys. You're not speaking about a 19 keys thing. You talk about spin.
Out of 19 keys. All right, look. I don't remember that. I'm not. All right, I can't confirm
Okay.
nor deny that. If that's how you remember it, there's nothing I could do. But okay, for right now, you saying you don't want to talk about 19 keys. You want to get into spin.
I mean, bro, I kind of said that a minute ago. That's where I thought we was at. Damn, that's crazy.
We were
Hey,
talking
if
about
I
19
imagined it,
keys.
hey, if I
The
imagined
last
that
thing
shit,
we,
all right.
the last thing we
I
said
smoke
about
weed,
19
so
keys.
damn, all right.
No, let me tell you what I remember. Maybe I'm
Okay.
tripping, or maybe the third dimensional realm is going to gaslight me. I remember the last thing we were speaking about in terms of 19 keys was what did the headband represent,
Right.
and then we
And
moved on
I
to.
don't understand it because I'm not him. It's my brother, yes. But I don't understand everything that he got going on. So
That's
I'm
not what
like,
you said. You said it represented his religion, Islam.
yeah.
You
And
didn't
then
say
that's when the pin comment came on.
no. That was before that. Well, let me say it like this. Just to be fair, I could be wrong. You could be wrong. That's fine. I don't mind that, and I don't think it's worth like going back and forth about it.
Mhm.
I'll say like this. How would you want to move forward? Because I could ask you questions about the things that you said. If you
Yeah, for
wrong,
sure.
it don't matter. It ain't gonna push us further. And if I'm wrong, it don't matter. It ain't gonna push us further. How you want to go? You want to go forward as far as just answering questions, or you can ask me questions. You want to ask me some stuff? Gotta ask you a lot of stuff. You want to ask me something? How you want to move forward?
Shit. Again, shit. I think you're a good thinker. Meeting you with certain points. It has been well. Points of the spirituality point, the pioneer, the gland point. Again, you speak very scientifically, strategically. I don't know enough about my brother's life to speak for him. So since I'm not him, and when you asked me, then why are they ducking? I don't know why other people are ducking you. If hey, I'm rocking with the conversation. I'm not mad. I'm not hype. I'm like, damn, we got a thinker on our hands. Like this motherfucker, this you just say, I don't even know what you look like, but you're the type of motherfucker to make a nigga stand on it.
Yeah, for sure.
From what I've been hearing, you will make, man, you better stand on everything you said you motherfucking love. So when I talk about spirituality and my glands and my sleep and my circadian rhythm, you telling me that physical science, you saying you come from Dr. Z York. Dr. Z York is the one who started this thing, and here you come, you in this motherfucker tearing it up, making niggas stand on everything that they say. Cool. I'm like, okay, it's me and a thinker in this motherfucker went at first, yes. You said, hey, what's going on, man? You talking all that shit? It's called duck and smoke. Hey, man, I come talk about it, but I can only speak from spin stance. Yeah, I'm a spiritual nigga. What spirituality did spin? Nigga, stand on that motherfucker. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, spirituality is when I come connected with oneself. Connected with oneself, being tight with the traumas and the trenches, and being able to be a person that's helpful. Hey, I denounce the goddamn religion. I'm here. I'm feeling y'all. When y'all say that shit, I'm not going to no religion. Just because my brother is religious and he's standing on whatever he's standing on, bro. I'm not against you. So on some points, I'm not with you. So hey, however, man, again, if I have to reset it here, I'm not Keys. I'm not, you said a couple of some other names. Some of the names you said that's been ducked, I don't even know them. Again, it's kind of I would believe the same way you stand for York as your teacher, I'm going to stand on some shit. Keys to stand on some different shit that I wouldn't stand on. So I'm spin and I'm like, I do this AI robotics tech and software shit. You said spin, you didn't develop a goddamn thing. So I'm like, fuck, he gonna make me get back in the lab. I'm gonna have to really develop something from raw code in a off grid goddamn platform. You gonna make me work for everything that I said, man. Peace to you and yours, man.
That would mean that you will be getting better, correct?
Of course, man. Evolution, man.
Okay, so then that's a good thing. That's a great thing. The main point wasn't even just about spin developing something, just to be clear. However, if you were to go on to develop an AI, you evolve. The point was when people involve the gods, black people,
Yeah.
the ancestors, and all that into something that we ain't even built, it's just marketing. That's what
Okay,
this
I
is.
can dig it. I mean, I think most of the things. I think a lot of the world is based on consumption. So most things said out are marketing. Christianity is marketing. Islam is marketing. A lot of things are marketing.
All right. Can you market something and it not be true?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Marketing that the gods, ancestors, black people, aboriginals, whoever, has something to do with why technology is moving in the direction that it's moving in, and that if we get in, we'll be able to establish our presence there, whoever this we is. It's not
Yeah.
true. It's false
It
marketing.
could be, bro.
It's
Come
what's
on, it
called
could
false
be. Come on
advertising.
now.
Well, then how do we do it? If I make a statement, how do we figure out whether or not it's true? Let's look at it. I
Shit, I'm trying
ask.
to figure it out.
All right, let's deal with it like this, okay? Because there's so many different ways we can go about it.
Yeah.
Let's deal with it like this. When we speak about black people, who is that?
I don't speak about black people. Black people is a crayon color.
Okay, when you speak about aboriginal people, who is that?
People with roots, family, and traces back to Northern America.
All right. Are you aboriginal?
Yeah.
Can you prove it?
Through my grandmother and them, we have deeds, we have titles, we have paperwork that was left behind by great great grandparents telling the stories of
All right, the deeds and the titles and the paperwork of your great great grandparents telling the stories of
that
stating that.
who we used to be in this land before motherfuckers came over here, defeated us in war. Losers
Oh,
aren't
okay.
allowed to let winners
You've
rewrite
seen that.
history.
How many generations back are we talking?
7.
Okay, 7 generations back. You have documentation.
I don't have it. My mother and my father and them, they keep it. They keep it where
Okay.
they keep it, and then
Who
they
were your
raise their
people?
children on the
I'm with you.
stories.
I'm with you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Have I seen it? No.
All right. Who were your people back then? 7 generations back. Who were your people?
Well, what they would say would be what we know now as modern day Choctaw, Chickasaw, Blackfoot, everything from Mississippi, Louisiana, Oklahoma City, Alabama, the
Okay,
people.
I
So
got you.
that
I got
area
you.
of what we
And this
call
is
the modern day United States, we
I
were
got you.
here first. We're the original people
I got
of
you.
of
I got what you're
of the
saying.
play in the sun.
So look, so you haven't seen the documentation. So what you're telling me is you trust what your parents are saying,
Yeah, hell yeah.
but you don't know it for yourself.
No.
I respect
Well, is there something wrong about with believing what my
it.
parents
You don't
have
have to take
passed
that
down?
approach. You don't have to take that approach. That's what I want to teach my people, meaning my people as in those who have the ability to listen and the will
Right.
to discern. I want to teach my people or the people that if somebody asks you a question you don't know the answer and they tell you they respect it, we have to normalize ending that point. There's nothing wrong with, I never said there's something wrong with it. And you don't have to take that stance of, is there something
Right.
wrong? No, there's nothing wrong. You didn't do anything. You told me the truth.
Okay.
That's all. And all we want is the truth. You
Okay.
believe what your parents told you. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. You have the right to do that. You see that? Now, how many people you think out here that are teaching that they're aboriginals know that they're aboriginals for themselves?
It all depends on how they were raised in their environment and what they were told.
And
We all got teachers that come from above us and teach us a certain mindset in which we go on with next.
well, okay, I could teach you that the stove is hot. But if you don't know that the stove is hot, you can not confirm nor deny it. You don't know. I could teach you that there were Aboriginal people here. Fine. And I could say you are a Native American or indigenous American or more, or however I want to word it. You're
Mm-hmm.
indigo. And you can say, I like that teaching. It makes me feel special, especially in a society that tried to program me to accept the inferiority complex. So this needs to go on my utility belt. So I'll have something to stand against these Caucasoids who might want me to put my head down when I walk past them. That's beneficial. However, when you sit in front of somebody like myself and you're having a conversation and I ask you, how do you know? The answer is, Faze, I don't know. But my mother taught me this. My father taught me this. And I believe him. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It just means that it's a different conversation that needs to be had. So when you teach it from now on, what do you need to say? You need to say, this is what my mother and my father taught me about myself. You cannot point to a single person you meet ever again in your life with the knowledge you have now and say, because they have the melanin dominant genotypical appearance, you are an Aboriginal. You don't know who they are. You don't know who their ancestors are.
Yeah, but I don't think I teach that, bro.
I'm not
I
saying
just
you
think
do.
that's my personal stance. I don't think I go out there to the world and say, man, your ass a goddamn engine now. I don't think I've ever said that in my
Well, I
life.
remember you said on this call, you said on this live, you said, you said, I don't think that we came over on no boats. I think we
Yeah,
came, I think we were already here. Who?
yeah, like the
Who was
boat
we?
doesn't even make more sense than my grandparents.
Fine. Who was we? Who was the we that was already here?
Aboriginal individual, people of melanated skin, people of the sun, people of the land.
Okay, so here's what I asked you. And look, this is a good conversation, so I asked you this. What is melanated skin?
This dark skin that we got right here.
Or any group of people on the planet that don't have melanin?
Yeah, if you're a little bit of melanin deficient, you know what I mean. I think this was some more original land.
So
I mean, I
every
understand humans grow far and wide. You feel me? It's like,
hold
you
on,
know
hold
what
on, hold on.
I'm
The reason why I'm saying that
saying?
is because we say melanated skin, that's everybody. All humans have melanin, according to science.
Hell nah. Don't look like it.
It might not look like it, and that's when you say look like it, that's important because all we're speaking about is light reflecting off of something. So because we have melanocytes, because we have pheomelanin, eumelanin, okay, there will be different productions, and that means they're going to appear differently based off of how much carbon is present, okay, in other compounds or other elements that come together to make up the compounds that are melanin. So when you're looking at melanin, you're not just saying black or brown. You're saying, even though the term itself does tie back to melas, they're speaking about the amount present of the pigmentation. You see? So pheomelanin is something that allows for red skin or pink skin, the Caucasoids, the Mongoloids, stuff like that.
Right.
The eumelanin, the more eumelanin is present, the more you'll be able to see, okay, this person right here, like the skin color right here. You see? That's what you'll call the eumelanin. It's still melanin, is my point.
Okay.
So when you say melanated, that's everybody. Is that important? Yes, because we're having a conversation. And we need to be aware of what it is that we're saying and what people are teaching us. So if people are teaching us that carbon is black people or associated with melanin dominant people only, that's a lie. If people are teaching us that neuromelanin is something black people have, that's a lie. If people are teaching us that melanin dominant people, meaning those who possess the melanin dominant gene, are the only melanated beings on the planet, that's a lie. And tell them if they're going to say it's not a lie, they need to provide the scientific evidence the same way these scientists went ahead and did. So according to science, meaning the studies and the scientific disciplines and fields that gave these people these words, that's not true. That's what I'm saying to you. So my point is not to just tear down what you're saying. My point is to show you a lot of what we've been taught isn't true. And a lot of these people that are out here pushing themselves as leaders amongst the people are teaching it. That's an issue.
Okay, cool.
Which means we're moving further and further away from scientific conversations. So how are we going to be developing anything? We can't, because our goal will not be to develop and accelerate and to evolve. Our goal will be to monetize, capitalize, go to sleep.
Who gave us science at such a rate? Who learned it first?
Nobody gave us science. And let me explain to you why. Science is speaking about something that can be known. Knowledge or something that can be known is dealing with what your nervous system is able to detect and analyze and use, meaning apply. So the utilization of information is knowledge being able to be proven to oneself as knowing. The etymology of science brings you to the word to know, like Gnosticism, speaking about what you know. Nobody gave us that. they used what human beings have the ability to use.
All right. So, in the etymology of words, we talk about words. So again, I'll just say my roots and my parents would tell me that this wasn't our original language. So you speaking all these English words, how do you really understand that these English words, forever transitioning, a forever changing language, that these words are truly true to you and yours and me and mine?
That's a good question. I just explained it. You test it for application. So whether
How
somebody
do you
says,
know it's called melanin? How do you know that is, what it's called? Even in the
we know
physical
whether or
world, in
not
the
it's called melanin.
scientific world, you can prove to me that the stove is hot, but what if the stove is off? And what if there's no gas being pushed to the stove? A stove can be frozen stiff in the winter, but you're telling me physically when I see stove, I think hot because you taught me that the stove was hot. So even when I see the stove unplugged and in the snow, is that supposed to mean hot? And because that's the connections of words, because you taught me that the stove was hot, how do we know that those are the original words?
Through science. Well, wait, you asked me a different question than what I thought you were going to ask me, because we're developing about the stove being hot or not. Language is key. So different people speak different languages. So if I say agua and somebody else says water, both of these words are pertaining to something that can be scientifically tested. So if I say this water can quench your thirst, or if I say this agua, or I say it in Spanish, so long as you're able to comprehend what it is that I'm saying, the information can be conveyed. If you can't, it doesn't matter. I could be speaking and you won't know what I'm saying. So you won't be able to test it or apply it. So I say, hey, yo, spin. It doesn't matter what the fuck I just said. You don't know what I said. There's no application there. There is no grounds for knowing. However, if I say, hey, yo, spins, if you go to your light switch and flip it, it'll turn off.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to believe me. That's science. You can say, I'm going to go and conduct my own scientific experiment. And you go test it out. You test it out. And it goes off. This nigga's telling the truth. But if somehow, in whatever reality you test it and it don't go off, I wasn't telling the truth. That means no matter what somebody tells you, you don't have to believe it. Now, how do we know whether or not XYZ was the original word? You don't know whether or not XYZ was the original word. You just know whoever is holding, whether it's Webster's or whatever definitions, dictionaries, whatever they want to call it, whoever's holding it at the time, this is what they're saying. You go into the etymology, you look at it, this is what they're saying. So until you create a language where you can control the narrative of your own language and whether or not this word is this word is this word, you can't say for sure what the origin was. They could have changed it yesterday. But when you go and look it up and find it and you cross-reference, what you can say is, this is what they're saying the word's etymology is.
Right.
It doesn't take away from the application of the knowledge.
Right. Okay. So we're right there again. And just like you said, hey, spin, blah, 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 blah. I don't understand you because I don't understand your language. The same way you can speak to English speaking spin when there's a Spanish speaking spin. How do you teach them that the stove is hot? Through science? They don't understand. To them, you showing them a stove and you say something in English and
Or
they're
you
like,
don't.
I speak, you know what I mean? How do you
Or you
teach
don't.
that person
You learn
outside your
Spanish.
language the same science?
You learn Spanish.
Phase.
Yep, that's
How,
my
bro?
name.
Okay,
What?
for sure,
What?
bro, how? So
How
you're
you learn
saying you
Spanish?
as the teacher, you're going to learn all of the languages to prove a point. Well,
No,
not prove a point, to
I
get
thought it
the
was an analogy.
experiment done.
I thought it was an analogy. I didn't know you were actually asking me. I don't even know no Spanish person asking me about no damn stove. But if it were
Yeah,
to,
that's what I'm saying. So when we say that we're speaking to a people and that a people brought us English, if I believe and my parents have told me we spoke blah 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 blah, a person that speaks English brought that whooped my family ass, knocked my granddaddy out, knocked my daddy out, and then they taught me English. So now they can tell me that this is red. When the whole time my family would say blah, his blue
but
glasses,
that's
blue
just
glasses.
called translation. But if they say blah 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 and it's a word for red, that's called a translation, meaning your brain registers it, saying that the same chemical response, the same electrical impulses that are the result of X amount of colors being observed or absorbed and X amount of colors being reflected. It's the same thing, whether I call it green, blue, yellow, rojo, whatever. If I call it Kheder, Arabia, whatever language I want to speak, it's still going to be the scientific occurrence or the phenomena. I'm just putting a tone to it to train my brain to remember that this is what I compartmentalize it as. That's the result of human beings having a brain that functions in that way.
Yeah, for sure. They loving that blue shit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you hold steady on that. You know, just so many ways, man. It's just so many ways, Spades, bro, that I see that this science thing. Like the same way you tell me AI came from them, I think the language come from them too, Gus. I really do. I think the language and the science comes from
If it
what we would
does,
deem
if
as
it
the
does,
oppressor too.
even if it does, bro, we speaking it. Even if the language comes from them and we're speaking it, it doesn't
Hey,
take
look,
away.
bro.
It doesn't take away from the scientific occurrence. Did you hear what I said?
Now go one more time, bro, with that last sentence, please.
Even if
We
they,
have people at the house.
even if they gave you English, it doesn't take away from the scientific occurrences that are happening all around you that you can observe and apply the information that you take in. It doesn't take away from it. Point being, for them to have given us English, the spiritual community and people that come from it and believe in the ideologies that come from it, sure as hell use English and misuse it all the time. So if they're going to give you English, why the hell would you not want to know what it is they gave you?
Because it's so mysterious and ever changing.
So, okay, be a part of the change.
I'm trying to, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm open to your opinions and worldview, is because damn, if they gave me AI in English, if they gave us science in English, something that, you know what I'm saying, we would have been, as I say in the beginning, they caught it as an interception, because whatever they seen, whatever they're saying, the words artificial intelligence, if they're saying that, how come they couldn't be saying science? How come they couldn't be saying geopolitical? That we've been given these words and we're all running with the same words.
It's all science.
And then when we make the, you know, you teach me that the stove is hot. The stove, it cannot be proven to be always hot if it's in a different environment. Again, unplugged with no gas.
Well,
So
then
if that
you
is
have to
the
find that
science,
you have to go and find who said the stove is always hot. I didn't say that.
but you said I can teach you that the stove is hot. So within that
Yeah,
phrase
but
right
that's an
there,
analogy. It's not saying the stove. So this is something I want you to like research. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll say it like this. I don't want to come out condescending. If somebody gives an analogy, they're not saying here's the reality for that analogy. They're saying this analogy can be used to explain whatever it is we actually speaking about. It's just a decorative way of speaking. It's not saying that the
yeah.
stove is always hot. And I know you don't think I believe that. So let's say I did say the stove is always hot. Here's why science
No,
is
I did
important.
not say that. You said that it is always hot when you are saying, I know it's an analogy, so I'll rather stick with the analogy and just say, hey, your analogy is correct. You can teach me physically. Put your hand over that. The stove is hot. I didn't say that you said it was always hot. Go ahead. I did not say that.
I think you be forgetting what you say, but it's not. It's
If you
late.
taught me, if you can teach me that the stove is hot in the environment that is plugged in receiving gas, yes, you can prove for a fact that the stove is hot. In a different environment, you cannot prove it if it was unplugged without gas. That's the statement.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. The analogy was about being able to prove. So whether I
Yeah.
prove to you that the stove is hot or prove to you that it's not hot, science is able to be proven. That's the point, not the analogy of
Okay.
the stove.
I got you. Yeah. Shit. Good ball game, fans. I think that's it for me. Unless you want to cook on something else. That's a good chop.
I think we had a good job. What I would say is, for people who are watching, some of y'all may have come in here as fans, and I encounter like stuff like that, and it just makes me feel for people. When conversations like this are being had, don't come in on a fan level. Come in on the listener level, right? The conversations are important. Don't jump to my person is right because you're doing yourself a disservice because your person could be wrong. That's on both sides. But that's why conversations need to be had. Don't believe anybody when they're teaching, whether it's Dr. Malachi York, Phase One, whoever. Don't believe anybody. Test out what they're saying. Research what they're saying. Cross-reference it. And go and find information for yourself. So that means, well, I guess we can end on this. You believe what the Moors teach?
Not deep enough into it myself.
Okay, they teach similar about the Aboriginals, all this stuff. When it comes to the Aboriginal history, how much of it do you actually know for yourself?
This is what my parents have taught me, that we come from this land, we tilled this land, we made the rivers, we made the pyramids, and everything that they tell you
Wait.
happened.
So you're saying you heard this? Is what I'm saying. How much do you know for yourself? Not what your parents taught you.
No, I haven't seen it with my own eyes. I haven't done a research beyond the family tree.
Okay, statement, not question. There are countless people like yourself.
Right.
And then there are fewer people who become leaders and they stand in front of them and they sell people these stories about it and then they capitalize off of it. You'll notice that a lot of the Moors, they'll teach you a story. A lot of the nationals, they'll teach you a story and then they'll monetize it. They'll say, we don't need money. It's fiat, it's carbon based, it's not real. These are debt notes. And then they'll say, that'll be $700. They charge you to tell you how money isn't important. But my point to you is, I see it as this, and you can tell me what you think. I see it like this. It's all based on survival. Everybody's trying to survive. Nobody wants to be exposed, especially if they have a huge platform, because a lot of people feed themselves to them platforms, and they're afraid of losing people who are locked in with them. People need money because they got to feed themselves. You know what I'm saying? People are doing all the things they're doing because at the end of the day, they have to feed themselves. That's what I think 99% of the people are doing. And then I think that there's a small percentage of people who may understand that there's a primitive nature, not negative. There's a primitive nature to feed oneself, to preserve oneself, and to survive. And they're not going to use that to get over on people. You see? For example, do you remember when a lot of people, I remember, red pill included, red pill and blue pill. A lot of people was, shout out to the brothers. That doesn't remove what I'm about to say. Red pill and blue pill included was speaking about the National Emergency Broadcast System. Remember that? When they were coming through with a sound and they were telling everybody to put their phone up. I remember the pills were saying they were going to be in the wilderness because they didn't want to be affected by the tone or the frequency and warning everybody to not be affected by it. Other people had narratives that were saying things like if you caught or took the inoculation or the jab or anything, what they want to call it, that it could affect you negatively, all this other stuff. Okay, cool. Do you remember the sound?
The sound, no.
I do. It was a flash flood warning sound. So here's my point to you. If them people were teaching that people needed to be cautious and nervous and protect themselves from that frequency, and they were literally saying, the pills literally said they were going into the wilderness to protect themselves, then why are they on their phones? Because at any given moment, you can get a flash flood warning sound. At any given moment, the National Emergency Broadcast System can go off again. At any given moment, you can get an Amber Alert. And it's the same sound. Why do they still have a phone knowing that that same sound that they told people that they had to protect themselves from could go off at any moment?
Good point, bro. That's a good one.
I know the answer. I'll give you the answer. I was waiting to see what you say. Because they
No, I don't
made
got
it.
it. I didn't.
Because they made it up.
Mm-hmm.
They made it up. Can people do that? Yes. Can our homeboys do that? Yes. Can our brothers do that? Yes.
Yeah.
Can our friends do that? Can our parents do that? Yes. People do it all the time. It's just that the spiritual community has gotten so used, and the conscious community and people associated with those conscious community people have gotten so used to just accepting what these people say because they have some type of platform. And so I come out, go ahead, do you think?
No, I'm with you on that. I could. Me and my homies, we talk about the spiritual circle jerk all the time, bro. Go ahead.
There you go. So I come in, I ask questions, and they duck. Why?
Okay, well,
Because they know they made it up.
Hey, again, I'll say it straight up. Hey, man, I think it's crystals in your pineal gland. Peace to the gods. But there is things in my community that does need a fixing, man. That's why I can listen and say, oh, shit.
I hear you.
Got a
Who the
nigga making a
guys?
stand on that crystal and gold shit, boy. So you better think something. But
I
I
got
think
what you're saying. Who are the
every
guys?
point,
I got look.
huh?
Who are the guys? You said peace to the guys. Who was that? Who are the guys?
I mean, peace to the gods, man. You know what I'm saying? The God within you, the God within your mind, the God mind that governs your physical body, man.
So just peace to anybody that's like hearing it.
Yeah. To the minds, to the hearts, to the ears.
Okay, so you should get familiar with the Nation of Gods and Earths because that's their shit. And when they say peace to the gods, they were speaking about black men. And
Wow.
if they say peace to the earths, they were talking about black women or melanin dominant women.
Okay, good cook.
I'm just saying it's important to know what we're saying, right?
Yeah, I mean, to you, you're monumental on standing on. We gotta know what we're saying. But hey, I mean, we got this language from somewhere else. And like you do say, hey, if you're going to use their language in the first place, at least make it correct. But what about these things just like Ebonics? What about this slang stuff to where we take the same English and we make it, oh, what's going on, twin? Hey, you're not a twin with me. But damn, brother, like, can we have our words? You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, can we make it be something? Can we please have something to believe in?
Let's
Can
take
we please
accountability. Let's take accountability because
cool. I'll take accountability. I
I get
like to use language and I like to be in control of my language. I like to
you
be in
can be
control of what I
you
say to
can
the
be
homies, man.
okay. You
Can I
can
please
be.
have that freedom, cousin? That's all I want. You're not my cousin, but I call you cousin. You say, Faith, you
That's
spin
called
on you,
lingo.
nigga.
Everybody understands that. It's called lingo. All right.
Yeah, come on, man. Peace to the guys, man.
Is that lingo? Is the guys lingo?
Man, peace to the guys, man. What I believe it is, the God within you, man. Let me speak to the God in you, cuz. Let me
All right.
speak to the God in you, bro.
Okay.
And
So my
if
point
you
is,
actually do interpret the word different because of what you know, come on, man. Let
it's
me
not
get that in.
interpreting it different. It's just me
Let
telling
me
you
get
what it
that
is.
in, phase,
It's
man.
not. I
Don't
get
pin
what
me
you're
on the
saying.
words, man. Let me
I
get
get what
that,
you're
man.
saying. That ain't no look, bro. The
Let
stuff
me
that we
get
go.
that, man.
The
Yeah, you
I
ain't
get
letting
what
me
you're
have
saying.
a goddamn thing. I tell you, phase don't give you nothing, boy. Damn.
You can have that. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, come on, you get
You can
them
have
damn
it. You can have
words,
it.
phase, man.
You
Peace
can
to
have
the
it.
gods. Come
Peace to the
on,
guys.
phase,
Peace to
man.
the guys. Peace to the guys.
Come on, man. Look at it. There we go. Let me get that, doc. Let me get that nigga, man.
Peace to the guys. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm just
what's up,
saying.
man.
I'm just saying. Back in the day, niggas used to be like, all right, what's today's mathematics? You know what I mean? Y'all getting off easy these days, man. I feel like
Come on, let us
I'm
get
only
it though, man. Cause what
and
can
what's
we
so
believe
crazy? You
in,
know what's so
man?
crazy? I'm only 27, so let me say it like this, right? I was raised around elders, so by default, I'm a young elder, bro. So it's like it's hard getting with this new community of niggas because like, now I'm not saying
Okay.
yourself. I'm saying like niggas used to have to go through so much grunt work to get it. You couldn't just
Yeah.
come out here just saying anything. You had to know what you were saying. You had to be
Yeah.
sharp, and you'll get pushed up on and stepped to, not violently, even though sometimes it turned violent. But that was just men and testosterone and ego. But you just
Yeah.
step to about what you know. And whether or not it don't matter what you were doing. You know about the NOI, you should ask 19 Keys. I don't know if he ever been on post. I'm not saying he hasn't, but you need to ask him about whether or not you can even BS for 1% when you on a post. If you're not 100% right in that on post, you get removed. All that stuff you thought you learned, the perfection of the signature, the lessons, all of that. If you're not right and exact, you gotta go. They don't play. That's why the NOI is so disciplined. The Ansar of Allah who walked with Dr. Melakazi York, Imam Isa, they couldn't play. There was no such thing. You got to get out there and propagate. You got to get out there and tablet. Now people, when I say duck and smoke, I'm saying the same people who coming from these orientations, they done got lazy and complacent. Because a lot of the real deal, not even just debaters, teachers, they either left the scene, some of them have passed away, or it's just, the one who put all of the brothers on, Dr. Melakazi York, they try to overshadow him, act like he didn't exist. So now I come on the scene and I'm like, where everybody at? So it's not like, that's why I can laugh with you. It's not personal. It's me making sure my brother is sharp. And I think that a lot of people are just taking it like it's the disrespect and all of that, because y'all niggas done got soft out here. That's why these people are taking over under our nose. Nobody want to admit it, man. We done got soft. The brothers used to move. The Black Muslims, Nation of Islam, Nation of Guys in the Earth, 5%ers, the Moors, whoever. You were moving, you moved. Masons, Shroud, you moved. But y'all done got soft. Y'all done let this internet stuff get to your head. You know what I mean? It's more about whether or not people like what you're saying, as opposed to being right and exact. Everybody's fighting for the 30-second clip nonsense. It's like, listen, real scholarship still exists. Y'all niggas better tighten up. And I get it. I'm gonna say it like this to you. I don't have no problem with you. If 19 Keys would have got on here, I don't have no problem with him. It would have been the same type of conversation. I love you. You my brother. You gotta stay sharp, because y'all stepping out here like y'all gonna be able to lead some people or help some people to aid and assist. You have to be sharp, because what you call that devil is waiting for people to slip. They waiting, because the moment people start moving more and more towards spiritual this and spookism and not dealing with the science, anything you thought you were standing on, you don't have control over. So you can't give that to people. If I give to people, you got crystals in your pineal, and somebody else takes it. Like, let me give you an example. If I ask you, where's your third eye? What would you say it is?
Pineal gland. I'm seeing right through the middle of my head, for sure.
Where? Point to your pineal gland.
I got to dig up in my brain and try to reach between
There you
here
go.
and
Okay,
here.
okay. Most people don't know that. So you know that. Most people don't know that. Most people think that the pineal gland or the third eye is right there on their forehead. You see, the pineal gland is damn near in the back of your head. My point is, a lot of the things we've been taught is just incorrect information. And if we're going to progress, we need correct information. Then you say, Faith, how do we know if it's correct? Perfect. Now we need to do what? Get up and retest everything we were taught, including religion. That's all. That way, you'll see things start happening how they used to happen. Unity happened amongst the brothers because you had a lot of brothers who were saying, hey, look, we're going to learn together. We're going to stand together. We're going to fast together. We're going to move together. We're going to get out here and teach, protect the community. We're going to get the sisters together. They're going to join the Eastern Stars if it was the Masons, the brothers. Or we got the sisters over here, the women of the veil. You know what I'm saying? We're going to protect them. We're going to have the earths. They're going to have their thing. Now it's just everybody on the internet looking for which superstars going to pop out and say that they got crystals, you know what I'm saying? And they are divine insight, and we're losing time. It's a lot of information that's passing over, and I'm not upset with you for teaching people AI. Teach it. Just remember, rhetoric matters, especially with the youth. Anything you telling them, they're going to accept it and take it in, and then they run it into people like myself later on in life, and they figuring out they don't even know. How you going to tell me you know yourself if you don't know what your body is even composed of? How your body works? Talk to me about consciousness, but you can't talk to me about the brain, the functions and the parts. You see, these are real things that people need to understand about. You're going to talk to me about God body, and I ask you about the body you have. You can't tell me anything. But if something happened to you, no, excuse me, something happened to someone, and they have to lay on that table, and they get an autopsy, we can see about their body. People go to the doctor or get what do you call it? What's the thing? The physical. You learn about the body. You have to know about the body. You get sick. You have an immune system. I think that's one of the reasons why, even though Yaki be saying some off the wall shit too, but I don't say nothing about Yaki.
Yeah, I believe the same thing, bro.
But I
Go
don't.
ahead.
You want to know why? I could easily, because I'll say something like that on these live. Yaki be saying all kind of shit he just be making up. However, Yaki teaches the body, and he teaches people about the importance of knowing about. I have nothing negative to say about what he's teaching, any of that. As far as that other stuff about whether or not the creator did this or all this other stuff, that's just his beliefs. But I don't have no problem with his beliefs. There's a lot of benefit in learning about the body. And I think that's why a lot of people got a problem with Yaki, because he teaches something that you can actually know, and it's making him stand out. Why?
Yeah.
Because most niggas ain't teaching nothing that they know. They just teach stuff they believe. You get me? All right, you guys me one more question. One more question, or you can make a statement and you know what I mean, wrap it up.
Now that's ball game then. If you ready to go, man, good shot, man. Good burn, man.
All
Pleasure to meet
good.
you,
Hey,
bro.
good. Yeah, it was good to meet you. I thought I could go on here and follow you, but if not, I'm gonna do my best to remember as soon as I get off here. Or when I see
Yeah.
you, I'm gonna follow you. I can't click it here, but I rock with you. I don't have nothing against you, and I respect what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, and I don't have no problem with you standing up and, you know what I'm saying, coming in the defense of or on the name of or the defense of the name of 19 Keys. That's just what it is. I
Yeah, for
respect
sure.
you more than I would respect someone who would step back and let that happen. I respect you more for just saying, hey, look, it's my brother. What's going on? And we were able to have a conversation. And just to be clear, if that were 19 Keys or anybody, besides Jamal, anybody, we got on here, I'm not into having no screaming match. We will be having a conversation so long as they can stand it. All right?
Yeah.
All is well. Love you, fam. Peace.
All right. Like why?
See? A conversation. You see that? A conversation. They can't even say nothing. They can't say phase one is just making stuff up, cloud chasing for no reason and trying to crash out on live. You get on the live and we talk and you realize we're speaking. Intelligent conversation. You might go back, if you go back and watch it again on Phase One Live archive, or we might put it on the main page. Who knows? You go back and watch it and you realize sometimes we was at a crossroad in the conversation, a rough patch. Nigga ain't know where we was finna go, but we was able to handle it. Hey, yo, check this out. I don't think it's gonna benefit us to try to figure out who was wrong or right now. Let's move forward. And we were both able to do that. All right. He didn't like what my approach was. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. He didn't like what my approach was with the AI thing. So what? He checked it. I heard it. Nobody got to crash out about it. He was still able to hear the conversation. And then the D1 say, nah, that brother there. What about that brother there? Those who had ears and who weren't in here trying to be a fanboy, you can hear that both men were making valid points. And both men were exchanging in those points. But because niggas is so used to being cheerleaders, a lot of people just in here trying to, he's right, he did say that, he this, he that, he da 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 da. And you will be the people that if I brought you up, you'll get grilled. And that's to say that y'all are putting people in position to represent as your intellectual self. You see? That's a problem. He didn't duck it even when he wasn't agreeing with you. Exactly. Good. That'll show you that caliber exists. Yeah, y'all know them pump on boys exist. We tired of that shit. Y'all niggas hell. You ain't see them niggas in there screaming this shit, man. It is in there screaming this shit. In all caps. No, 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 no. Hey, man, y'all niggas hell. Somebody said, let's see. All right, I'm going to pull you up and we going to see. Oh, I can't even, it ain't even let me add you. You might have to try to request it, folks. I can't even add you. They don't even give me the option. You might got to try to request it, homeboy. I don't even see you in the lineup. Okay, hold on. I see it. I think it was a nigga with the all caps. The nigga who hype up the other nigga during the rap battle. Like, hyping up a nigga, you can do that maybe 3 times. And you got to do it once around. But, like, every bar, to the point where the nigga that's rapping on your side got to be like, yo, chill. That's embarrassing. Hey, yo. Niggas normally got to tell the crowd, let me cook. To have to tell your hype man, let me cook, that's embarrassing, bro. I hit him with the 9, nigga, the 9, nigga. Hey, yo, I got it. I hit him with the 9. He ended up dying, death, murder, deception, destruction. Hey. I'ma chill. Nigga be giving him massages and shit. I sent you the invite, bro. You ain't come up. You say you unable to join, so. Yeah, I don't mean nobody no harm. I keep trying to tell people that. I don't mean no harm. I just got a different approach. Damn. But everybody trying to act like niggas wasn't on they bully back then. I come from that. Like, I was the young nigga. I was the one that was like 5 years old around all y'all 20, 30-year-old niggas. So you probably didn't even see me. But I remember how niggas used to be. Like, niggas would be right there in each other's face. Y'all remember the blog talk? Y'all remember the side net of TV? Come on, man. Niggas used to be all on the internet calling each other all kind of names, especially you New York niggas. I'm surprised at New York niggas. He's rude. New York saying that? Man, this shit's sad. But I don't mean no harm. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. Damn. I know this ain't New York speaking. On my mother, smack the shit out you, B. For what? Because you looked at me. That nigga's approach was that he looked at you. You was ready to smack the shit out of him back in the day. I'm challenging niggas on what they stand on, and you, the nigga who was ready to smack the shit out of nigga back in the day for looking at you, is telling me, you're being mad mean. It's like, what? No, you're being mad mean. You bugging. What? Yo, man, this nigga's mad mean, man. Shit, tired of that shit, boy. Please don't get my niggas started. They already crying. Oh, they always crying. Hey, man. Who trying to come up? I don't know. Who these folks here? I don't know who some of y'all here. I got a sis who chopped me up. Man, look, man. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Hey, man. Hey, look. Even if you don't like what I did, even if you don't fuck with the video, let me ask you this. That shit was hard, wasn't it? Hey, that shit was hard, wasn't it? Hey, I'm beating niggas' ass in AI, ain't it? I ain't talking about literally beating niggas' ass in AI, because on screen I'm beating niggas' ass in AI. But I mean, like, niggas ain't fucking me with that AI shit, is it? Hey, nigga, that shit was hard. You know that shit was hard, nigga. Y'all ain't see how that nigga spun his body around. Y'all ain't see how the nigga pulled out the hammer, and the nigga right there pulled out the hammer. Hey, nigga, that shit was hard, nigga. I ain't heard. Hey, look, everybody thought the same thing when I pulled the headband out. You ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna tell you what you thought. So when I pulled the headband out, what y'all thought? Fatality. You ain't gonna say it. You don't gotta say it, nigga. I already am aware. Soon as I pulled that shit out, everybody said the same shit. Fatality. Shit, nigga. It wasn't number one punch. 19 keys, you blocked me, bitch. That shit was hard, nigga. That shit was hard. Let me give y'all a small story. Just so we can I can show y'all about this whole approach thing. You nigga be. Let me tell you something. Let me give you a small story. It was a nigga, I can't even remember his name. I promise you, if I could, I would call it. It was a nigga who had like maybe like 200 some followers on YouTube, 200 some subscribers. He had like maybe 1,000 some followers on Instagram. And when you start reaching certain heights, you do that lame shit that you sneak off to your room and you do shit you don't want nobody to see you doing, which is you start just Googling yourself. It's lame as hell. That's why you lock the door. You put a chair in front of it. So don't nobody see you doing that shit. But when you get to a certain level, nigga, don't judge, because when you get to a certain level, you gonna start Googling yourself. So I Googled myself. I found a lot of stuff. AI is actually learning about me. It's interesting. I be asking AI questions for myself. Like, okay, so what's his mama name? I Googled myself, couldn't find much. Went to YouTube. This is a little while back, about 2 years ago. And I just typed phase 1 in and just kept scrolling. I saw reactions and all this other stuff. Then I saw something about phase 1 this. I said, what the fuck? So I clicked on it and I listened to it. And the shit wasn't fire, but it was funny. He was saying some shit. I don't know what the fuck he was. It's like he was trying to be, Miles a little bit. But nigga, the shit was funny. I subscribed to the nigga. I told him, hey, man, I don't got no problem with you, bro. Nigga, this shit hilarious. These niggas just be bitches. That's all I'm saying. It's like, bro, niggas call me out all the time with the most disrespectful shit. And I'll be like, hey, let's go live. I done had people come on the live and say, I hate you, nigga. You a fucking fraud. You fake. You this, that, and the third. And at the end of the live, they're like, you want to meet my dog? Here go my dog. And that's just my mom. I love you so much. I love you. I really love. No, this is real life. This happened. Niggas get on the live, or the female got on the live did that. Niggas get on the live, say all kind of shit. whatever. And at the end, niggas, you know, I was wrong about you, blood. Da 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 da. Okay, cool. So all that, he came at me wrong. Man, y'all niggas some hoes, man. Y'all niggas some hoes. Y'all making this shit not fun. Y'all trying to make some niggas seem like he a bully or some shit, man. Damn. Niggas used to have that heart back in the day. And you would get stepped to. But it was a different type of environment. Like, you knew that you would get stepped to. Like, come on, man. What's all this whole shit? I don't know. That brother right there, he just mean. The fuck? He ain't approached me in a stand-up manner. The nigga said he'll pull up with you and he'll pull up on you, hit you with a Drake. You stood right up and had all the manners for him. Nigga Joe Budden said, you dealing with niggas who will shoot your Christian ass. You responded. You was happy he listened to your music. All that whole ass shit, man. All I was like, hey, nigga, you say you Christian, let me test you. I don't like his approach. I just know it's something about him. His energy. It's the energy. Like, what the hell? Tired of this stupid shit. It's all fun to the rapper got the gun. Damn. That's all I'm saying. Now nigga want to dip and all this other shit. Y'all got a nigga like Spin having to come on and speak for y'all. I don't respect that. Spin got more sense. That he need to be in the shoes. He got more sense. And that's how it be happening too. Nigga to be having more sense, you probably don't even know who they are. But these niggas out here, they ducking because that's all they got left. And they scared. They scared that conversation gonna happen. And people gonna see through the bullshit. That's it. That's all it is. Who a legendary elite? I don't know who you is. Who are that? Put Spin on the podium. I already did. You late. What you talking about? Put Spin up on the podium. That what you saying? You can't respect that. Can't respect what? What y'all talking about? Y'all all right? Hey, y'all cool? Me and Spin just had a good ass conversation. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't got nothing negative to say about him. We chopped it up a minute ago. What we were talking about? Legendary elite. I don't know. It seemed familiar. I don't be, you know what I mean? It get late. Niggas be getting on here doing weird shit. So I'm just trying to figure out who he was. Spin speaking for 19 Keys. Oh, you saying you can't respect that? I get what you're saying. Okay. Like I respect that he did it. I don't respect that 19 Keys ain't the nigga that's doing it. But I already know that. I don't even be about them niggas. I don't give a fuck what them niggas got to say. I just be wanting y'all to see it. You get that? Do that make sense? I already know I'm haymakering niggas. I'm just saying I want the people to watch. Why the fuck we gonna box and ain't nobody here? Y'all know I'm telling the truth. You don't go, you know what I'm saying? You a boxer. You Floyd Mayweather. You Conor McGregor. Whoever the fuck them niggas is. You get in that ring on fight night and there ain't nobody the fuck there. You don't even want to fight. What the fuck is nigga? I want to box so people can see what the fuck going on. Not even to just box you. I don't give a fuck what you think personally. Y'all niggas got y'all mind made up. I'm just want to give these other people an opportunity to get the fuck from under y'all. Thinking y'all on some shit. And I can't do that by just saying something. They got to be able to see the interface take place. They do it all the time with all the other folks. They duck it. And they duck in real life. Billy Carson saw me, and y'all remember when we was in school and we had them graphs, and we was in math class, and you had to draw the pathway around an object when somebody walking through? That's how he did. That nigga saw me and created an exponential graph with his feet. He went the direct curve option opposite me. I said, damn, Billy. It's real life. That's when they had that shit on the mountain, that Stone Mountain shit. Whoever them do, what's the nigga name? Black Magic 363, Rich, somebody. All the niggas was out there. Only one who wasn't out there, I think, was 19 Keys. The rest of them niggas out there. That nigga Billy Carson seen me and his feet started creating 90-degree angles. I said, where's he going? There's nowhere to go. There's a mountain. We were on the top of the mountain. The nigga was walking toward me and curved. I was like, I ain't never seen that. Yeah. Dale asked me, you want to speak? I'm like, man, no, because if I speak, this shit gonna turn into the phase 1 show. Everybody will wait on me to speak anyway. That's what they ain't gonna tell y'all. I'm walking through the crowd. Every time I walk past people, they like, yo, peace, peace. Hey, yo, whoa. Phase 1? That's what's going on the whole time I'm walking through. That's why I say, hey, man, I'm just gonna start popping up at these 4 events. I'm just gonna start popping up unannounced. When they start throwing shit and telling people where they gonna be at, I'm just gonna start popping up. And I ain't gonna do nothing crazy. I ain't gonna do no harmful shit. You wanna know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna expose it. I'm gonna show my hand. Then what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait for them to announce when they start having these events and shit, especially toward Malcolm X Day, all that. I'm gonna show up and I'm just gonna start talking. I ain't even saying I ain't gonna yell. I'm just gonna start talking like this. All right, well, everybody that's here, I want to talk to y'all. You gonna see niggas' ears flinching. Something's happening. All right, you get the sound of my voice. Everybody turn to look at me. Yeah, you over there in the orange shirt. You the first one. Come over here. Now let's talk. I'm gonna start. It's gonna be the whole volume. I'm just gonna walk up to niggas shit and just start talking. You know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I'm gonna act like it's on accident though. I'm gonna be talking to somebody. Yo, man, I like them shoes, man. Yeah. How you doing all right today? Yeah, I'm doing good. I can't call it. Okay, cool, man. I'm just checking on you, bro, because it's it's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Yeah, what? Hey, what you think about that Trump shit? But let me tell you something, brother. This is the reality. You got people doing this, da-da-da. There's another nigga walk up. I heard that too. Da-da-da. Shit gonna turn into a Boondocks episode. All you gonna see is the camera panning around. Niggas say, hell is you talking about? Nigga, I just walk up on niggas shit and start talking. Damn, you know how far you gotta be for that to be a threat? Keep fucking playing, and I'm gonna pull up to your shit and start speaking, nigga. Hey, nigga, you know how far you gotta be for a nigga to think that's a threat? Hey, man, hey, let me get off here. It's too late. Keep fucking playing with me. I'm gonna pull up on your shit and I'm gonna start speaking to niggas. Man, nah, you ain't gotta do that, bro. Nah, cause see, niggas keep fucking with me. Keep playing though. See, I'm gonna show you something. Nigga pull up and hop out with note cards and shit. Full-blown ski man's note cards out the window. Start passing out books and shit. Hey, nigga, you heard of Malachi York? They gonna start ducking. Hey, nigga, I'm out by that bitch throwing Qurans and shit. Hell nah, nigga. Can I tell you something you don't know? I better tell that nigga 19 Keys stop playing me before I pull up on his ass and start speaking to people around him. Y'all gonna go tell him. He like, nah, he ain't say that. He said that for real? Nah, quit playing. Quit playing. Shit, that's the last thing niggas want to know. Hey, man, pop up on niggas. I'm thinking about it. What's some shit around the corner? May and June is the best months to do that shit. Don't everybody want to be activists during May and June, nigga? Shit, February the only other time where you got to highlight that, nigga. Shit, May 19th. Let me see what's going on in the city. Start doing speak bys, nigga. Just pull up and do a speak by. Hey, y'all niggas ready to die along, nigga? Y'all ready to die along? Y'all niggas ready to die along? Shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Hey, man, they better stop playing with me. Death by conversation. Just start talking niggas to death. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bro, chill. Hey, man, y'all chill, man. Y'all keep letting niggas get away with this shit, man. I'm just gonna find shit. I'm gonna start looking at shit, man. We're real chosen. I'm just gonna start showing up. Shit, I'm gonna be like the boogeyman out this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Let me start shopping at places that niggas shop at. Let me just go to Wadada, nigga. I think I need something. I need something. I don't even know what I need, but I think Is Crystal Blue open on Friday? Let me just walk through little 5 points, nigga. Let me just walk through little 5 points with a megaphone. Shit, I think I need some shit. Hold on. When the last time I done had me some 7 under? Just gonna start appearing. You know niggas be knowing who you are because when you show up, they don't know whether to stand or you. Shit, that should be funny as hell. And I just be looking like I don't know what's going on. Is that? It is. They're gonna start showing up and just start talking. Who want attention? What y'all talking about? Oh, y'all, man, come on, man. Y'all don't gotta be arguing with people who don't have no ability to even hear what's being said. What y'all arguing with these folk for? I can tell y'all stop entertaining these folk. You don't even got no function for a nigga to pop up on. He's safe. I'm gonna start popping up. Y'all start sending me shit. And I'm not even joking. When these folks start doing shit, since they want to duck, I'm gonna start swarming their ass like journalists. That's how I'm start doing. I'm gonna start popping out on these niggas with camera crews. With a microphone, nigga. Hey, you talking about? Like, Keith, is it true? Is it true? Hey, you talking about? Soon as I let Umar Johnson do another Breakfast Club interview and I see his ass finna sit down and eat. Mm-hmm. Umar Johnson, is it true that the school is still yet to be the fuck built? Brother, we're not doing this today. We're not doing this today. We're not doing this today. Shit, nigga. I'm here supporting black business. And I don't have time for your shenanigans today. Are you out of your mind? You're out of your mind. Shit, nigga, I'm just gonna start popping up on niggas' ass, man. With a camera crew. You know how terrifying that is? Hey, man, you think nigga getting walked down terrifying. It don't matter what the fuck status you got in life. A camera crew hop out on you, yeah, your ass you gonna get dry mouth. Your ass gonna get shook. That's the last thing you want to see. You don't know what you did. What the fuck these folks pulling up? And everybody got some shit they done did. Everybody got some shit they done did. Hey, you talking about? Just gonna start hopping out on niggas. I thought you were gonna do one fighting Rashad Jamal. I thought about that, but I can't just do no little clip. When I do a Rashad Jamal fight, I gotta do an episode. I ain't gonna hold you. Nigga gotta have dialogue. We gotta speak in Japanese. Our mouth gotta not match the words. Nigga, this shit gotta be real. I can't waste it. That's real shit. Shit, I gotta make a video sneaking into the prison, nigga. Fuck you talking about? And we been organized the shit. So we don't want the guards to know, nigga. So the fight gotta be silent and shit. All you gonna hear is the shuffle of the cloak. What's going on in there? I'm all good. Shit, nigga. Y'all know I'm good for. I do all kind of. Y'all better leave me out of this. Y'all ain't supposed to be supporting this shit, enabling me. Messy ass motherfuckers. Nah, I'll sneak it to them over here. Nah, not in the prison, y'all. This shit gotta be secret. You don't want nobody to know. Cause we real niggas. Shit, and they keep this shit. Hey man, don't be trying to blow up the spot. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Shout out to my boys 60s. I don't know what you talking about. Nah, the episode finna be gold. I would really think about doing an episode. I just did a Umar Johnson episode. It ain't even no episode though, it's a clip. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want me to start doing episode, bro? Just let me know. If y'all want me to start doing episode about this shit, I'll do it. Just Kawhi. Kawhi not. Shit, it got niggas to be able to talk, goddamn it. Nigga like they can't even speak. I'll do it. Y'all, hey man, y'all ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Y'all saying it's co-signing this shit, man. Y'all co-signing my behavior. Y'all know I'll do it. That's why. Do I know about Dr. Sabi? Yeah, I know about Dr. Sabi. Huh? So is there any dudes you be rocking with in the spiritual community? I don't have no problem with nobody. So I don't know who I wouldn't rock with. If you do some whole shit, I'm gonna say you do some whole shit, but that don't matter if you're my blood brother. And I hope my brother tell me I did some whole shit. That don't mean I hate you. I don't have no problem with Rashad Jamal, none of them. If you do some whole shit, I'm just gonna say you did. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing. Like I say, if Rashad Jamal innocent, I don't want him in prison. He must have heard that because when he did that fuck ass interview with that phone call that was supposed to be that lecture, he was saying they want me in prison no matter how much they say they don't want me in prison. I'm like, hey, how you talking about me? If I say I don't want you in prison, nigga, I don't want you in prison. What the fuck does that benefit me? You being locked up, other than you know what I'm saying? It don't have no benefit. The only thing that's able to happen is you able to tell your people that you can't do nothing about it. You can't say nothing because you locked up. You can't defend yourself. So I'm like, well, if he innocent, let that nigga out. Cause we tired of that. We tired of that excuse. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, the things you speaking, you can stand. If you can stand on it, you can stand on it. If you can't, you can't. So I don't have no problem with these people out there in the spiritual community. I'm just challenging. That's it. I'm the challenger and the enforcer and a lot of other authors and energies. And you know what I mean? If they got a problem with it, tell them let's do something about it. You know what I mean? Let's do how we used to do when niggas used to be like, hey, he calling you out. They be like, all right, what's going on? And then they tried to keep using for a few years. They tried to use I ain't have a big enough following. You know what I mean? I want nobody to respond to. Y'all think they can still do that? We had 700 and some thousand followers. Listen to what I just said. We up there with the 19 keys and the rest of them. The D1s. Y'all have to hear what I just said. This is the day they feared. It's here. We're in the door. I can knock anywhere right now. There's no way we can't go. You won't be surprised if you shouldn't be surprised if Ye share my post tomorrow. Or post me on his page as his inspiration for some shit. I mean, it's not far down the road that some shit like that could happen and change everything. So we're in the door. Y'all have to understand. I don't have to pay blogs to post my shit. I post my own shit. I was just finna pay a blog to do a freestyle, but I started thinking, I'm like, I do my own fucking freestyle. What the fuck I need to pay these niggas to do a freestyle on their shit for? You know what I mean? Last time I paid a nigga $500 to post some shit, it was one of my peoples, one of the artists, Eternally Nine, got on me. Was like, yo, you know we could do this shit ourselves. All right, Sunday was saying it too. Like, yo, every time I was speaking to them, I'm like, yo, I think we can just do it ourselves from now on. And they were looking at me like, nigga, yeah. Because it didn't even dawn on me that I don't have to ask these people to do shit else. I grew up and blew up and was trying to find a way for so long, I don't even realize I'm in the door. That was going through my brain. You know what I'm saying? I stopped. Y'all have to understand. I outperformed myself. Let me say that one more time. Y'all, I outperformed myself so much. I was competing with myself so much. I wasn't even looking around seeing, hey, we doing shit these folk not doing. The fact that we was getting so many views on each post anyway. The fact that we still getting views on the post. You go around to these folks, they're not even hitting views no more. Like, niggas ain't hitting views on their shit. I'm like, damn. Because I was so busy on, I got to get 100,000 at least on each post. I just now stopped doing that because it was holding up a lot of my posting process. Even though I could do it with the perfection, I'm like, man, I just want to post shit. But then I started posting shit, it's still getting views. I'm like, if my shit gets 50,000 views, that's not an L. That's how diligent I was in my growth. That I set the bar so high, I wasn't even paying attention to how many niggas I was clearing in the process. This is why I say, if you gonna say you versus you, nigga, do not let that not even just nigga as in a man. I said to anybody, don't let that be just some slogan. If it's you versus you, mean it. because you're gonna be surprising yourself along the way. I have to look. And let me tell you something. It still ain't got to my head. I don't even know how I could, because I always move like I had the following, and I'm still gonna move like it. I really don't even know how. I don't know how 700,000 look to everybody, because to me, it's a number on my screen that's telling me my business and what I'm doing is moving. My mission is prevailing. Okay, we're reaching more people. I don't even know how it looked to y'all. That's all I'm saying. So don't think I done got the big. Some people be surprised I respond. They DM me say, I know you probably won't see this. I said, yo, what's going on? I see you. Like, yo, you responded? I'm like, yeah, but I be forgetting. People trying to say, like, my sister had hit me one day, and she like, where you going? I said, I'm about to head out to the movies. She's like, yo, you need to be careful. She's like, what you mean? She like, you can't just do what you used to do. You can't just be out here moving. This is about a year ago she said this. She like, you just can't be out here just moving how you normally move. You in the limelight. What's so interesting, I made the song called Limelight, where I was like, he in the limelight, and I wasn't in the limelight at the time. I was just claiming it. There's a lot of songs I made. It's like it was cocky to the motherfucker, the shit I was saying, because I did not have the platform at that time, but I didn't give a fuck. I just said like I did. You see? So now they see me and they scared. They're like, man, this nigga is making it. Now he made it. They know I ain't gonna stop. Because if I would have stopped, I would have got complacent and content with 100,000 followers. They would have been happy. I would have got complacent and content with one viral hit. They would have been happy. No, I did another one and another one. And I kept going. I'm in places I probably forgot about. This is the approach I'm telling y'all to take to not just what you're doing in life, but like to who you are. Don't stop. Never stop. Never quit, no matter what happens. And for the people out there, like I said, when I did the bank interview, for the people out there, if you got hurt by something I said, I apologize. Because nigga ain't never had no intention on hurting somebody. Now, if you said shit to me, and I just, you know what I mean? Like, if you swung on me and I knocked your ass out, I don't got no apology for you, player. You fucking with the wrong one. You see what I'm saying? But if people got hurt by something I said, I'm smart, all these, want to be leaders and all. Here it go. It just start. It come out. It just come out. For all y'all people out there in these leadership positions and you content creators, all this, in my approach, hurt you anyway. I don't have no problem saying I apologize, because I ain't wanna cause nobody no harm. I came for the people who I felt like needed to be came for, or who, had the position that could bring light to things that I saw that needed light being brought to. You know what I mean? So if you still upset with me about it, ain't nothing. I don't care if you are, but I'm mad enough to be like, if I caused harm and it wasn't warranted, I never meant to do that. You know what I'm saying? I just was on a mission. But I said that. What song was it? Is it When I'm Gone? All my enemies that hated me, I hope you understand. I wasn't trying to be your rival. I was focused on the plan. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing it wasn't no clout chase, like trying to just get some attention. I have a mission. And when I'm gone, that's the situation. I had a mission. I had to figure it out. You have to go back. You got to look back through my story. Go back to Phase 1 Productions, not Phase 1. Now Phase 1 got 71,000 subscribers. Shout out to y'all. But before then, nigga, Phase 1 Production, I think Phase 1 Production still might only have like 1,000, if that, subscribers, and not a lot. Go back when my music videos wasn't getting any views. And I posted, the first time I posted the Truth Is music video, that was like 2019. It got like 2,000 views in like 2 years. Something told me one day, say, yo, hey man, take the video down. This was like, what, last year? Say, take the video down, post it again. And I thought about it, and I thought about it. I went and found the original file. I took the original video down, posted it again. Now I got 40-something, I was like 45,000 almost, 45,000 views. And it was just like I was giving my old self a gift. I gifted my old self. Let me tell y'all something that's so fire that I said the other day. I said, because I endured and secured where we are now, and because we endured up to this point, guess what we can do? We can go back to 2019 and sign Phase 1 from 2019. Meaning the music that people didn't hear from 2019, I can redrop it. The music videos that never happened, for those people who was around and wonder whether or not that would ever happen, and we didn't get no views and we kept moving and y'all acting like it was multi-platinum records, guess what we can do now? We can pull them songs back around, drop them like they brand new. The world ain't gonna know the difference. More people will hear it. And y'all get to experience not only the nostalgia of it, but the sweetness of the success of the record that you saw was having potential back then. And it's just amazing. It's like, yo, there's no limit. I look at it now, it's like, I remember in 2020, I said, I got 2 routes I can go. These people offering me money. You know what I mean? They offer me deals. I'm being for real. People offer me to work with them, all kind of stuff. I could go that route, knowing I'm gonna regret it later. Or I could just be like, you know what? I don't have no money. Do y'all want to help me? Remember I told y'all that? This is back in 2020 when I came out with the Science to the People campaign. For those who witnessed that. I saw Montana 300 do a Who Run It freestyle. They had the Who Run It challenge. And he told people, he said, yo, I gave y'all a lot of free music. Y'all want me to do the freestyle? I think he did a GoFundMe or something like that. When I saw that, I said, there's a blueprint here. So in 2020, I said, yo, I'm about to put this GoFundMe up. I want to raise $100,000. You know what I mean? XYZ, who want to help? We wound up raising like 3,000 in 3 months. And I was able to get a lot of stuff done with that. And from then I was like, you know what? I'm not signing to no label. I'm not gonna ask these folks for no help. If the people want to help me, they'll help me. So I decided to do like that, almost like that panhandling, but also like that door-to-door living off of the land mentality. And I just said, hey, if the people don't have the budget, we just don't have the budget right now. The people on the label. But never am I going to turn and accept money from these people. They offered me 1.2 million, offered me 400,000, all kind of money been offered, all kind of partnerships been offered, and I turned all of it down. I said, if the people didn't have it, they didn't have it. So we started to develop a community to where I say, hey, look, we got stuff off to the side now. Where I say, hey, look, we want to do this. What's the budget? What we got, y'all? Da, da, da. And we put it together, and we moved from there. I never sat back and collected some big check from people, said I'm gonna do something with it, and then people see me pop out with a Corvette or Versace, da 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 whoop whoop, and I didn't even sit and wait. If we didn't raise 144,000 and we raised 25,000, which we did, we're gonna move forward with this. We ain't finna just sit here and wait for it, y'all. Let's keep moving, and we moved. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all, especially with this AI shit, I know what to do with shit like that. So now we're gonna be able to do all kinds of shit because it's becoming 4K. AI went 4K. Right? So with the Letter to Young Boy music video I'm finna produce, we shooting it tomorrow. But the music video I'm finna produce is gonna have 4K AI shit in it and real 4K shit in it. You see? I mean, and so on and so on. We just going for it. We came a long way. They wanted me to stop. They wanted me to be spooked out, scared. You know what I mean? They blackballed me from damn near every industry, every circle, and we stood on our own. Don't matter. We just kept going. So now look, let me tell you how far we've come. There are 100 and some, 109, 110, however many people on here, and I'm not even showing my face. How many people you think can go live right now, sit their phone down and talk, and 100 some people be sitting here and listening and talking? We're going back and forth. You see what I'm saying? How many people you think can do that? Not many, right? And how many people you think get this much attention and everybody duck them? Not many. So all of the ducking that they did, they just validated the motion. They didn't shut it down. All the blackballing they did, they validated the motion. They didn't shut it down. You get me? That's real life. They can't fuck with it. They can't fuck with it. I ain't need them. And then people like myself in 1440 Ty, we rewriting what the fuck is fire. 1440 Ty branded and marketed homeless rap that was not even just hard, nigga. The shit went viral. Like niggas ain't went viral how 1440 Ty went viral in a long time. Not with music. Niggas ain't went viral like that, bro. And because how the industry be moving, how they want to move, they didn't even acknowledge that it's the song of the year, even though it was everywhere. They didn't acknowledge it. You see, they want to act like it didn't happen, like it was just some TikTok. That's why I tell y'all to play them, or they'll try to humble you. You know what I mean? Try to keep you in that bracket of this happened one time. That's why I be on 1440 Ty telling them you got to get up and you got to activate. You got to stay in these folks' face because they would love to play you. That's their main thing. Oh, he can't do it again. Yes, you can. But it ain't even that. That's the point of doing that. Do you and do it every day and give a fuck who care and who don't like it and none of that. By the time you turn around, you're going to have a community of people who rocking with you. Just be real. Be authentic. They couldn't do shit. But then you start to, I just forgot. Like, I was just like, yo, man, this shit is real. Y'all, we one of them people now. We one of them people, y'all. Because I be thinking like, y'all know I make a phone call and 50 armed men pull up. Not on no bullshit. Trained, in shape, Armed men pull up, say, where we going? We moving together. And I ain't sitting in the middle without my armor. We all moving. And it just dawned on me. I said, wait a minute. We one of them now. Y'all have to understand, and we just expand. You just keep expanding. You don't have to wait for the world to say you're allowed. You just do that shit. It didn't even dawn on me, bro. I don't even be thinking. I just be like, meaning not thinking like not using my brain, but it's like I don't even be looking at it how people look at it. I be like, yo, I'm gonna teach the brothers how to do this, and then we move together. My people was telling me get security years ago. I didn't want security. I still don't want security. But the brothers who move me are very secure, or who move around me, they're very secure, and myself included. So now they know. I was just talking to you know what I'm saying, a few people behind the scenes about making some stuff move. And they were like, yeah, you can pull through here. I say, listen, I don't go nowhere by myself. Just want to let you know, don't be alarmed when you see, you know what I mean, the brothers moving in black. You know what I'm saying? These men in black, our men in black, because we didn't have one. Our men in black, they're on point. You know what I'm saying? They're not coming to intimidate, but they're on point. You see, meaning these are intelligent brothers. They're not believers. They're not stuck in no religion. They're moving and they're learning and they're growing together as a unit. And I'm showing them different things so that no matter what happened to me, they'll be able to keep doing that. When we move and we around the sisters, it's like that. A lot of people can vouch for this. When we outside, it might be like 5, 6 sisters or 7 sisters, 8, 9 sisters there. And everybody else is just the brothers. And we'll all go out to the establishments and move together. And the brothers know to be on point. The sisters get in the middle, the brothers form a perimeter, and we move. And it's not for show. Now, it's for show, and I want people to see it and that it exists like that without you being a part of some religion. You know what I mean? It exists like that. I want that to be the reality, but we ain't doing this for decoration. It's real. And then we got business to handle. So now, get what I can do. I can do the interviews. Because, shit, what you talking about? It's 50 of us. What you going to do? And if y'all ready to do it, let's do it. That's the reality. But it's 50 of us, and we moving. Boom. And let me tell you how people brain work anyway. Even the niggas who be on that. Niggas don't want no problem when they don't think that they can solve it. They don't want no problem no way. They cowards. That's why they try to, I'm going to catch you lacking. Why you want to catch a nigga lacking? Catch a nigga when he on point. If you really like that. Nigga always want to catch a nigga. You ever hear these niggas song? Catch a nigga lacking. That's a whole move. You a bitch. Catch a nigga when he on point. Catch a nigga when he looking you right in your eyes with his shit drawn. No, I'm going to catch him lacking. Catch him when he putting his keys in the car. Nigga, you a bitch. That's not no gangster shit you saying, nigga. Catch a nigga when he on point. Catch a nigga at the gun range. Don't catch nobody nowhere. That's not the point. I'm not giving niggas tips. Niggas on here in ski bags right now writing shit down. Catch him when he's on point. You know what I mean? They always want to catch niggas slipping and shit. That's a whole move. But niggas see, you know what I'm saying, moving like that. I don't want no problem no way. That's why I be telling niggas, I say it real quick. Hey, on point. If I see a nigga even on a phone, get on their ass. I say, you don't see how shit be moving? Niggas be, all they take is 3 seconds. Less than that. You gotta watch how certain shit go down. You don't be paying attention how certain shit go down. It's always, niggas don't be paying attention. You see what I'm saying? So it's 7 of us. I be like, nigga, how all of us looking in the north? I be getting on them. I'm like, if you behind me and I got to keep turning around to look behind you, what you behind me for? You behind me, you need to cover that whole everything I can't see. You see, that's how, but people need to move like that together as a unit, period, in the community. Guess what that means? We're going to influence other people to move like that. Get your registered firearm. Learn your gun laws. Am I saying something foreign, or didn't we have something like this before? I ain't going to say too much, but didn't that exist before? You with me? But now we got these niggas out here trying to be the black lions and shit. So where the Panthers went? They're not here no more. Roar. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Okay, so what do you want to do? We at war with the police. I know you can't. Because if you telling me our biggest threat is the police, all this shit is for show. You doing that shit for show. You know what I mean? You want to organize, put shit together. The SBI, the brothers that's around us, including myself, we're not at war with the FBI. We're not at war with the police. We're not coming for them. Do the police do some bullshit? Yeah, they do some bullshit. But you'll see me rolling with the police before you see me saying You know what I mean? Or showing fuck the police. Now I come from fuck the police. So I'm still gonna put that shit in my song. Cause I know who we talking about. Real niggas know who we talking about. We talking about the gangbangers. You know what I mean? Not the policemen that are upright men. We talking about them gangbanging policemen. Fuck them. We don't give a fuck. But you might see me rolling with police. I got police officers on speed dial. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in different districts. It's not a game, but that's a smart move. Because you never know when you need to call one in. Hey, look, this is the situation. This is the situation. This is the situation, and it don't need to be the situation. So you put it in as this is the situation. What the fuck you talking about? I sent brothers into the academy. Yep, sure did. I sent brothers into the academy. Same way I sent niggas to be around 4PF. I sent niggas to be around YSL. You say, FaZe, who are you? I don't know. I'm figuring it out. They ain't told me everything yet, nigga. They kept some of this shit from me. I ain't even accessed my file. Every time I be asking God and them, hey, where my file at? You know what I mean? They don't show me. This shit real though, y'all. We there. We them now. We the entourage. Y'all don't understand how powerful we are, and never let it go to your head. You know what I mean? Like my homie told me, to whom much is given, much is required. You know what I mean? Stand on it, stand on business, stand on protection, and never let it fall apart. Don't let nothing come between it. See what I'm saying? The brothers, don't let no females come between what y'all have. All right? Y'all know what I'm saying. Don't let no women come in between what y'all have because they're not men. You know what I mean? They can never understand why you would even come together how you came together. And y'all have something. Even if it remains the 100 men that it is, and it never grows, that's all you need. You don't even need that many. You see? Never let no women come in between it. They're going to come and go. Most of them only trying to figure out which position they're going to get anyway. Never let that happen. You see what I'm saying? Never let no money come between it either. Or no disagreement. You with me? You see your brother hurting, you don't just leave your brother hurting. You help your brother to the best of your ability. So your brother can know that that's a real community. That's a real family they got. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody come in between it. And don't lose sight of what it's about. Never lose sight. Because it's easy to lose sight. Don't make sure you don't develop into no bullies either. I mean, especially y'all who working. Y'all becoming superhumans daily. You're going to turn around a year from now, you're not going to recognize yourself, and the people around you aren't going to recognize you either. But that don't mean turn into no bullies, start picking fights because you got degrees and shit that people don't have and you a black belt. You know what I mean? You start exercising yourself as the humble being, the servant, the stronger you become, not the bully. You with me? And don't ever forget what it's about. I done showed you everything, nigga. I showed you no matter who it is, what it is. Don't ever sit down your sword. I showed you no matter who it is, what it is. Don't ever give up your soul. I showed you that, didn't I? If they come for me right now, like today, if they FBI, I say, all right, y'all, they here. You know what I mean? I mean, they don't tell it what happened. You know what I mean? They come and find whoever, however they move. I can get caught slipping, putting the keys in the car. I don't give a fuck. They don't know who they talking about, who they dealing with. Whatever happens, however it happened, y'all have a blueprint. Remember what I said in my music? I said, I left a blueprint for the future generation. You know what I'm saying? What I said, who listened to that song? I left a blueprint for the future generation. I hit the gangland and started moving with them nations. Hey, young world, you really did inspire me. Hope I ain't raised you alone, and the village did entirely. Young ladies, you are much more than your body. Young brothers, you are much more than a body. Hey, play this in the school. Bleep whatever that you need to. If we don't have our own, if we don't have our own schools by then for our people, because we need to. I mean, I left a blueprint. This is real. You can teach this. You can teach the phase one formula to whoever, however, and it will change realities. But never forget who put phase one on. Dr. Malachi York. There is no phase one without Dr. York. So if we gonna judge a tree based off the fruit that it bears, and I'm one of the fruit out of the tree that is Dr. York, all right, so then y'all see. You see what these folk been dodging. You see who the truth is. It got to be the master. It got to be, because this is who we produced. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I will never act as though I'm him. He gave me the ability to have my own direction with this shit. That's the formula he gave me. It would be no Dr. Malachi York. I mean, it would be no phase one without Dr. Malachi York. And let me tell you something else. If it weren't for my mama either. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people had right knowledge in Nuwapu, but they left it. And they went into the world and they lost their soul. And I feel for them. I have, and the brother Spear made good points. He made a good point. I don't have your parents. He right. My parents specifically in this regard, my mother made sure my light shined. You see what I'm saying? My father, he did his job. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying just no sperm donor. That's not the reality. He did his job, meaning when I did speak to him, he gave me something. He handed me something, and I needed his genes too to be able to cultivate myself in the way that I am, as far as being able to teach and all of that. That's my father, and his father the same way. Nigga, we read a book one time, we know it. That's just us. That's partially why some people don't like talking to us too, because we be done read your personality type. And we also understand what type of rhetoric you have. So sometimes, I'll admit it, sometimes that means that when we're listening to you, we're done with the conversation when we start. So we'll be cutting in or jumping to the conclusion of the conversation, knowing that that's where we're going, because we won't be wanting to waste no time. But we don't mean no harm. We thinking that it's helping because we're cutting out all the extra stuff in the middle. But people take offense to that, say, nigga didn't let me talk. But we already had the conversation with you before. It just wasn't you. Your name is Tyrone. We had the same conversation with Kevin. And because of that, we registered this is the archetype of this type of conversation, and we understand where it goes. I had to learn that people take offense to that, and you really have to hear people out. You know what I mean? That took me some time. So yeah, we hear y'all. I don't want to keep talking y'all head off. We in this bitch. That's my. I'm like, damn. Everybody remember the therapy session remix I did? Everybody popping shit. Why the fuck is a problem when I'm popping shit? Like, why are they only trying to make it seem like I'm the rude person? The internet rude than the motherfucker, ain't it? They make you seem like I'm the rude nigga or the bully out here. And everybody was trying to, you know what I'm saying, pop they shit, have they way, make it seem like they was that nigga. Then I come out and everybody offended by it. I must got some type of light that they afraid of. That's all I'm saying. The true light. They fear it. They fear it. So we in the door. There's some more shit on the way. Any questions for me before we get up out of here? Y'all got questions for me? You fought in the military? That was up. Tell me you have faith in me now. You don't have to wait till I'm gone. Hell yeah, the When I'm Gone song. Hey man, do my mic sound muffled? Cause I've been wondering whether or not I should go ahead and get another phone. I think I might have fucked my speaker up or my mic up. How would I feel if what? If I were to say I'm Baal, how would you feel? I wouldn't feel nothing. I don't care who people. You could have you called me. You could tell me you Beelzebub. I had somebody tell me they was Sophia. I'll hear you out. Good. All right, I found Baal. If you told me you Baal, I found. Okay, good. I found Baal. I got questions. Ask you some questions. Figure out what the fuck you doing on Instagram. Nigga, you Baal. They find out all the people that's like the guys and shit. They always find an Instagram account, don't they? Like, everybody on Instagram. Like, yo, man, y'all not doing this shit. Not doing this shit. Remember we find out Inky had an Instagram account? Mad as fuck. Nigga thought I was gonna be happy. Your face. Inky on Instagram. Why? The fuck is he doing? Shouldn't you be your ass on the ship? Who gonna press the button, nigga, while you down here double tapping? We late and shit. Niggas patting their pocket. Where the fuck is our Inky? Inky down here squinting and taking photos. You know what I'm saying? Taking his shit to the cleaners. You know what I mean? You know how inefficient an Inky would be at the cleaners, nigga? You're at the cleaners? Why are you not at the fleet? Nigga trying to tell me he Anu and he had to log in. Anu logged in? Tired of this stupid shit, man. Everybody, somebody. I am this, I am that. Nobody want to be with their mama name them. Nigga, I'm Omari. Shit, ain't so. Hell, my name say on my shit, nigga. I'm not. You know what I mean? Nigga be claiming shit. Nigga just start picking shit. I'm convinced niggas just go through the catalog of Bible names and the Quran and all this shit. I told you, nobody don't want to be the barber, huh? Everybody want to be the big nigga. There's somebody that did something great back in the day. That's every reincarnated spirit had to be famous. Nobody was like the motherfucking nobody knew. Damn. I am the great shoe shiner from the 4th dynasty. That don't sound too fire, is it? You know what I mean? Or do it. Everybody want to be King Tut Ankin Ankin. What the fuck? I am Heck Yo, man, hey, man, give me a second. Give me a second before you start over introducing your damn self. I just got here. All right. Who you said you was? You know what I mean? I am the reincarnated Martin Luther King. We don't need you again. No disrespect. You did great. But it's like, you know what I mean? I don't think we even got no problems like that right now. We don't even need you right now to do nothing. You did what you did. We're good. We could drink out the see water fountain. I can do it. It's right there. I just hopped off the MARTA bus. It was some white folks on there. Times is different. We were sitting near one another. I don't need another Martin Luther King. The fuck do we need you for? No, I'm reincarnated. Martin Luther King. So I'm the great Lord. Da-da-da. Hey, man, I just feel like if you are that, you don't have to tell nobody. Just do the great Lord shit. If you Melchizedek, why the fuck you just gotta keep telling me that like it's a name tag? Just do Melchizedek shit, right? So if you Baal, nigga, do Baal shit. That means you got some children to sacrifice. Oh, you don't want to be Baal no more. No, I didn't mean it like that. No, you did mean it like that. You said you was Baal. That means you got some children to go eat. Because that's what Baal did. You need to herd some people together and enslave them. That's what Baal did. You gonna tell me Baal has changed his ways? Nigga, Baal is taking therapy and shit. Y'all got the wrong motherfucker. You see Baal sitting there with his hooves crossed on the couch. How does that make you feel? Man, hell nah, Baal. Shit crazy, nigga. Well, I'm eating less kids. Shut your stupid ass up, nigga. You still eating kids. They left me out of Christmas. I thought it was all about me, but now some jolly dude. I don't know if that's supposed to make fun of me. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Stop telling me who y'all are. Shit, I'm tired of this stupid shit. Everybody's somebody, goddammit. Be who your mama named you. Niggas letting their Instagram name get to their motherfucking skull, don't it? God damn. I am Sundrip 1430. What the fuck is you doing out here naked in the sun, nigga? You didn't hear what I said? I am Sundrip. I heard what you said. Nigga, go put some fucking clothes on, nigga. That don't mean sit here and drip in the sun, nigga. Damn. What your mama name you? Bernard. Go in the house, Bernard. Put some damn clothes on. There's kids out here, nigga. Shit, man. Leave that shit alone. I'm Omari. My rap name is Phase One. That's it, nigga. I'm AI. That's AI. I don't feel that if I ran into 19 Keys in real life, that I'd punch that nigga like that. I don't feel like I ain't clueless, nigga. I don't feel like that's how it'll go down. Some niggas like, get in the ring, for real. No, it's AI, nigga. I don't think we need to go there. Niggas just start jumping to conclusions. It was just for fun. We can set it up right now. Set what up? It's an AI video. You with me? You hear me? Ready, set, go. AI video. I'm saying, but you want to fight? It's a character, nigga, in the AI video. It's not even me. I didn't even punch him for real. Shit. Mm-hmm. Nigga was taking this shit too serious, nigga. Nigga said it was a diss. I said, you think? So I don't see how you punch a nigga across the motherfucking planet. He hit a mountain and you snatch his headband off. I don't see how that's a compliment. You don't think I knew it was a... That shit interesting. Crystals and gems type building. What you talking about? I don't know what you say. Tell them to pay for a rematch. That's funny. Nah, you can't pay 19. You can't pay me to let 19 Key beat my ass. I'll let y'all beat my ass, but 19 Key can't beat my ass on the AI. I'm gonna be like, it glitched. You gonna see the same shot. On my money back, this nigga's a fucking grifter. No, I just can't let that happen. You know what I mean? I might let Rashad Jamal get a lick in. Who knows? It depends on how I feel when I'm programming it. I get to prompt it, nigga. That's how this goes. But I'm gonna do an episode where me and Rashad Jamal fight. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some powerful shit. In the end, when he laid out, I'm gonna reach my hand out to him, pick him up, slam on the shit. That ain't go how you thought it was gonna go, huh? Good. Element of surprise, nigga. Yeah. I don't really want to beat these people up. It's just AI. It's me expressing myself, nigga. That was me artistically representing what I do when I speak. I beat these niggas' ass artistically. But that don't mean I really want to beat them up. Shit. I need to do that. But I don't know, because sometimes people be protected content. Because I was definitely going to, as soon as I got AI, the first person I wanted to do the war with and beat up was Drake. When I put it in there, they was like, we can't do that. I said, what you mean you can't do that? They wouldn't even let me name my son Drake. They said, you should name something else. No, they really hit me like, yo, you can't do that. So I call it the Dragon. Shit, I call it Dragon. We'll see. If Rashad Jamal ain't protected content, then get what? Yeah. Shit. I might do it in Japanese too. I might have the Japanese words. Whole anime. Y'all gotta give me some ideas. How the Rashad Jamal fight gonna go? I hit 19 key one time. That's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? That's all it took. Nigga. Hey, give me the headband. He ain't do shit. I think Rashad Jamal might want to fight back. So y'all gotta give me some ideas about Rashad Jamal shit. Like I said, Google me. I don't want to do that, bro. I don't have time for all that shit. I don't got time Googling nobody but my damn self. What would be the best thing to help detox our bodies of metal? I don't know. And I think you naturally have them, and I don't know. I can't speak on that. Fight in a science lab? That's funny. Have him say, I am divine insight, and just punch him in his shit. He won't see that coming. Yeah, it'll be difficult because whatever he say, I'm going to have to find an audio. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through the lives that he did. I'm going to have to find audios where it's clean enough where I can extract that he was talking and get him to say certain lines and line it up with that. And then I'm going to have to, like, say my lines. This shit going to be hard, though. Who else? We got Rashad Jamal, Umar Johnson. I did an Umar Johnson clip. I ain't doing no episode on that nigga, man. Unless I do like an episode and we just fighting through a school. We just fighting through a school, throwing a nigga through school buses and shit, hitting them with them. Hey, you talking about? I might do that. I might just do like themes based on anything them niggas promised and they didn't. Like if you gave people a promise that you were gonna do some shit, whatever you promised people that you was gonna do with all these millions, or however much, all this money y'all to raise, all these promises y'all made, I'm gonna beat your ass with whatever you didn't give them. So if you said you were gonna get these folks a school, I'm gonna beat your ass with a school. I'm just gonna beat your ass with a school and it'll be done with. That'll be like, that's like, you know what I mean? That's reconciliation and recompense all in one. It'll be nice. Yeah, beat his ass with an unfinished school. You know what I'm saying? And then after I get done with it, be like, now clean it up. Shit. And actually like have them start cleaning. Now clean it up. Fuck you talking about? Yeah. Just start beating those. What that? Oh, that nature jab nigga. Yep. I gotta fight that nature jab nigga too. That nigga gonna have plastic juice powers. We're gonna be fighting. He's just gonna start inventing shit. And it's like anime, so I gotta let him because it's the rules. He seems to be developing some type of apparatus with which he intends to destroy me. I must intervene. Hey man, y'all keep letting me talk. Why y'all let me talk? That's what I'm gonna do. Shit. Have everybody be telepathic, so I don't got to work on editing the damn mouth to say shit. Shit, everybody just think telepathically, nigga. Niggas start throwing fake government dolls at me. I'm on the run. It's not a real government. Shit, nigga. Who else? Oh, Young Pharaoh had getting done the worst way. I am not gonna hold you. That's personal. God, that shit he was talking about Malachi. Boy, I gotta do a season on Young Pharaoh. And every season start out the same way, just beating his ass. I don't even want to do no introduction. As soon as you click the video, the first thing you hear is you know what I mean? Every location that young Pharaoh shot up, I'm gonna just take him to the same. I'll take him to Golden House and just beat his ass outside the window. You know what I mean? Everything the nigga did, just use it against him. Go to Tasha's show, beat his ass. Put Tasha there, saying, "What's going on?" Slam his head to the table a few times. Boom, boom, boom. Through the window. Fly out. Go back to the side netter days. Go to the same exact location where he did the talks. Go to the bleachers. Kick him through them. Shit. I ain't playing with these folks. Y'all better stop playing with them. I'm going to beat the shit out of that boy on AI. I ain't saying literally. I ain't never going to try to hurt nobody for real. But these AI videos, boy, I think we got some. Y'all just tell me who y'all want to see. It'll just be episodes. It's just entertainment. It's not real. It's AI. Shit. Who else? Oh, Young Pharaoh getting that war. I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm gonna make him like unable to die too. So I just keep shooting his ass. Like I gotta have a whole episode where I'm just unloading. Like he can't die. Shit, that'll be bittersweet, but I gotta do it because I can't just hit you one time and I can't live with that nigga. Yeah, I mean, because you can't always just give a nigga the whole clip. Because only one, you know what I mean, be done took him about. Like, damn, man, come back. Nah, I gotta give him a lifespan so he can whole ARP just unload. Go to the trunk, get a Michael Draco, unload. AK-47, unload. 21 Savage, I can't use 21 Savage. 21 Savage is one of the protected content people. You got to know. I might be able to get on Baby Drill. You can't do Lil Baby. Some like the celebrities is protected, so you can't use the AI on them. I get it, because you be done made a whole 21 Savage movie. I had a nigga acting in my shit. I think it's fair. No, the Chief White that's not a person that's in the conversation. That was a nigga who was infatuated with trying to prove that he can debate phase one. He's not in the conversation. Like, who is that? That's the reason why not. Nobody know who the fuck that is. You got to start having them wear your underwear. What? Hey, bro, I let you get away with that bad L shit. Don't be one of them people, bro. Don't be one of them people that just start saying off the wall shit. D1, I was supposed to do a D1 episode. I ain't want to go see if he protected content. Yeah, I gotta check. But if he do, me and D1 gonna fight in the church. We got to. It's only right. We gotta fight in the church, and White Jesus gotta try to help him. White Jesus gonna get his ass whooped. I ain't gonna hold you. White Jesus, I gotta be done. Just got the best of D1. White Jesus come here and say, my sons, stop fighting. You know what I'm saying? We are all one family. We have to move together. And then next thing, I beat his ass too. Forgive him, Father. He knows not what he does. Yeah, forgive me. Hey, you talking about? And then had a reporter go up to D1 after the fight. So do you think you'll ever fight phase one again? Nah, I gotta use the exact audio too. Nah, that brother right there. Hey man, this shit real, nigga. Yeah. As soon as I find out, I'm gonna look and see. I'm gonna see if D1 is protected content. You know what I'm saying? You better, they better stop fucking with me, man. They done gave me AI. Y'all better leave me alone. All right? That's all I'm saying. Smoke the creator. Man, hell nah, man. They gonna get on my ass if I beat up that. And look, I told the people in the chats I was doing, I said that the sister can do the AI battles too. But I ain't punching no women. I don't give a fuck if it's AI. If the women want to do the AI battles, we can do like magic powers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about that. I ain't being you can't. It's no way to it's just AI. There's no way to just AI that. I ain't with that. Bat Magic 363. I don't know, bro. Like I don't even feel like that's like I could do that. Charleston White. I ain't even think about Charleston White. 607 respectfully, 607 bowed out, bro. At this point, he's gonna be bullied. He been said he don't want no more problems. He changed his ways. He ain't doing none of that off the wall shit no more. He done changed. He became a pastor, a reverend. You know what I'm saying? Nigga donates to St. Jude every Wednesday. He done changed his name from 607 Unc to 706 Nephew. He done changed everything up, boy. I ain't gonna fuck with a nigga, you know what I'm saying, trying to get his shit together. That's bully. I ain't no bully. Shit. Somebody asked him about, hey, what about that? He said, I saw one dude you ain't do nothing about. He said, oh. He said, phase one. He said, oh. He said, don't bring him up. He gonna make another diss track about me. That nigga literally said that. He said, man, don't talk about him. He gonna make another diss song about me. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. That nigga was trying to be friends, got his ass whooped so bad. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta do that. Do one big movie featuring all of them and add the receipts and all. That's too much shit, nigga. You know how much credits cost? Shit, nigga. This shit gonna be budget based. It's gonna cost me to talk this shit. I usually talk shit for free, but nigga, to put this shit in visuals, nigga, this shit is going to cost. Nigga, you gonna pay for that? That shit gonna cost like $1,000, nigga. It cost me about $300 to do that. What you call it? That short film. That shit costs $300 to produce, nigga. This shit is not cheap. AI getting realer and more expensive. Let me take this nigga off the pin. You don't deserve it no more. That's how I met most of my friends. Fight first, then friends after. Yeah, I don't know about most, but I had a few friends like that. When you and Bank gonna do the real interview, Travis? Bank, I can't tell you when, cause nigga be trying to clock that, so I can't tell you when, but it's coming soon. Shout out to Bank for doing the digital one first, cause he ain't even had to do that. Shout out to bro, but I can't tell you when, respectfully, cause people be trying to clock it. You know what I mean? All that. I ain't. 2023, 2025, crazy run. Man, this shit crazy now. Letter to America was something. Yeah, that was hard. Thank you for that. The whole spiritual community got handled. They gonna act like it didn't happen. They act like they did not hear that. They did not experience it. Y'all good though, man. What y'all want? What y'all got going on? I got some more music on the way. Me and Sunday working on the album. And it's Friday. I got a music video today. I'm shooting Letter to the Young Boy today. And some more shit, some content. What else? For those of y'all who saw that 19 Keys shit, I'm gonna put my cash out. No, I shouldn't do that. How about this? For those who saw the 19 Keys video, the AI video I just did, if you want to do an AI fight with me, all right, DM me, and I'll tell you what the different prices is. Cause you want to do a 25, we do a clip. I put it on my Instagram, $25. You know what I'm saying? You send in your photo, and I win. You can't beat me for $25. That ain't happening. But if you pay $50, you can beat me. It's all for the fundraiser. Cause we always fundraising. So if you want to pay $50, then you can beat me. But if that's just for a clip. You want to do a like a minute, You could do it on my YouTube platform. You want to do a minute? You could do what I said. I can't remember. I think I said 100, 100 for a minute on YouTube. That mean I could put your tag and all that, your name and the title, all that. Phase 1 versus whoever. But you ain't winning that for 100. But if you want to win, pay 200. You do a video. You can beat me up. It'll be hard. I don't give a fuck. But DM me though. Don't just send no money because I don't be knowing who be sending that shit when we do that. And just DM me and I'll explain it. Why you gotta beat me? I don't have to beat you up. Pay $50. For $50, you can win. You want me to win? Pay 25. I don't care. You want to do an episode, nigga? Pay 100. I'm gonna win. You want to pay 200? You'll win. This shit fine. Nigga, ain't nobody doing that. I'm always doing some shit nobody ain't did. Nigga don't be thanking me. I ain't talking about like y'all. I'm saying people, they don't thank me for giving people ideas. I be giving niggas songs. You know what I'm saying? You know, they don't want it, I guess. Giving these songs. Yeah. I'm gonna play some of this shit. I just recorded this shit on their mic yesterday. I can't even play this on here no more. I fucked my speakers up. This shit, it ain't gonna sound how it used to sound. Oh, I got an acapella album though. I'm working on an acapella album. So for those of y'all who sent y'all money in for that acapella album, don't sue me. It's coming. It's just 40 of y'all. So give me a little time. I got about like 20 done. But damn, give me a little more time. Give about 1 more week. And I'll have it for you. But he called, they fuck with me. That shit playing out the headphones. So yeah. When you were doing the customized letters for people, that was cool. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna bring a lot of this stuff back. I'm one person, y'all. I'm doing my best. We're gonna bring a lot of this stuff back. His personal self, working through L's. Self-made is a myth. Beings from beyond crafted this shell of mine. The clock don't have no ears, so how the fuck I'm supposed to tell the time? Sit myself to the ghoul, maybe I'll come out of this jail refined. Fake it's murder. Many die from breaking character. I don't even play like that. You can tell by the way I act and then put on my playwright hat to make my actualization transpire through how I lay my track, trained to go. And I done traveled far. It came right back, my aim like crack. It get on you, it's hard to kick it. You know you was targeted, bitch. You can blow that pipe and throw your life away is all I'm mentioning. I'm giving them inches and miles get taken like pisses, and this is when I remember this figment of my environment in which I am sitting in. Vivid images twisted and fixed in distant positions, incrementally hitched, potentially pretentious instruments, percussion mixed with wind. Singing a song like a glistening, newly released that you listen to in the midst of your kitchen and bread is baking, your head is shaking, approval of rhythm. It's such a soothing little system, moving as if the tiles is made of smiles and the potatoes is the crowd and it go wild and you're a child. The stove is hot, but no, it's not. So you touch it without an ow. That's when you realize it should burn, but it doesn't. So you're like, how? And from behind the curtains enters a future you that's mouthing something out, but you can't hear because the music is too fucking. So they come closer and speak it into your ear. Okay, you can hear them now. The words are something along the lines of, we must depart. You've been living the dream. The illusion's losing its spark. Another 60 years and you may not be able to detach. I believe reawakened you. You have made it through a patch in your life that you haven't seen in a moment. It's not a fact and only true if you choose to see it through. But see, that's the catch. You'll be you in the future. I won't exist to bring you back to this moment. Because in this moment, I'm you if you don't do that. I'm going to tell you a story about a guy who knew a guy who had a business and what he would do every day. This guy who knew the guy who had a business and would walk up and hand the guy $1 to support. The next day, $1 to support. The next day, $1 to support. What he didn't know is that the guy who was known by the guy who knew a guy who had a business and was taking a quarter out of that dollar to support and putting it up. Years would pass, and the man wondered about himself, wondering if his works were enough, wondering if him giving away his money and his earnings and his aid and assistance to a guy who had a business was counted as a notch on his belt, as a positive deed. It'll reflect his character Indeed, was it seen every sown seed. And so he ran into the man once again, extending his hand with the dollar for support. And the man said, hold thee hence. And he went and he grabbed a safe with $100,000 in it. I don't even know what that matched for the amount of time that it would take, but it don't matter because that's the part of the story. Moral of the story is the man didn't even know that every seed he chose to sow was a seed that in turn allowed his own soul to grow. Never doubt yourself. Never doubt your help. Who you are has always been felt. Look at every deed, indeed, and you will see what we saw or we seed. Nothing's gonna keep you from the gates. Nothing's gonna keep you from the gates. Nothing's gonna keep you from the gates. The gates, my nigga. Many aspire to reach higher, but then retire at the sight of fire. It's supposed to burn. It's supposed to burn. It's supposed to burn. You're getting higher. Fire, water, earth, air. Learn to care. 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 You'll retire at the sight of fire, water, earth, air. Fire, water, earth, retire at the sight of fire, water, earth, air, fire, water, earth, air. Learn to care, 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 care. Learn to care. Fire, water, earth, air, care. Biggest soldiers, biggest rockets, bigger pocket. Pick 'em off it. They ain't on this side, this side, this side, this side. With God, it's high. Fire. You wanted to know, so here you go. You wanted to know, so here you go. Fire. Fire. Family black sheep standing in that seat, damaged and patched him up. Here's to new rock, boo. Here's to the rock you took. Where I go, we back. We ain't finna fuck this shit up. We ain't finna fuck this shit up. We ain't finna fuck this shit up. We ain't finna lock in. We ain't finna fuck this shit up. 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 Many aspire to the fire, but then retire at the sight of fire. It's supposed to burn. It's supposed to burn. It's supposed to burn. We getting high.
Can I be alone today? And I'm wondering if it's okay if I can grocery shop at the end of the night when the stores are closed and all is bright.
I didn't want to be alone today, but I found a friend in my den. But I found a friend in the wind. Butterfly made for great conversation. Usually not this warm outside, at least not for a guy, at least not for a man. Real niggas overstand. Back to the plan. Chest expand. I cannot, yes I can. Will I, yes indeed. The streets cold shoulders all I need. After hours shopping, clearance rack, errands. Didn't mean to bother you with my scantily clad appearance. Let me dirty it up. Let me dirty it up. Let me dirty to appease you.
It's okay.
I can't.
If I can grocery shop
I can't dirty.
at the end of the night
Scantily clad.
when the stores are closed.
I'm fresh.
All is bright.
I'm clean. Back to the plan. Chest expand. I cannot, yes I can. Will I, yes indeed. The streets cold shoulders all I need. After hours shopping, clearance rack, errands.
Always wanted to fly with a bird. Spirit of righteousness. Some days I fell short and missed. Had to fall on my face and I repent. I ain't do it on camera cause I really meant it. And I got a few brothers blue try. Ain't seen their faces been some years. Still think the whole justice system weird. What do they mean by jury of your peers? But it ain't nothing new, just a plot. Where the humans decide if you get crucified or not. I am not the judge by far.
working on refining my heart. You watch me, you see me, you hear me, I cry. You turn off your eardrums and you close your eyes. You turned on the true light and was standing beside you. You aren't wrong, cause you right. It's the plan of the Father. One day, you won't have to worry about a thing, my friend. One day, I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. One day, I'll be like a memory of a dream, my friend. One day, I'll be going away. I'll be out. I always wanted to fly with the birds. 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 I act like everything's okay, but deep inside I really miss innocent Chloe Bailey. I wish pornography was never created. Adam and Eve fucked up this whole creation. Candy Crush and diabetes. Doctors say eat your Wheaties. Snack commercials on the TV. Miseducation or education taken for granted. This ain't no tangent. Told us that we was overachievers. Ended up at the Subway throwing some cheese on a sandwich. God damn it. We turned the corner. Every elder saying we needed more lawyers. How about we needed present elders? Don't give up on us because we wild and juveniles in school. The prison pipeline is really what failed us. Don't let me pop shit by myself. Don't let me pop shit by myself. Don't let me pop shit by myself. Act like everything is fine, but deep down, I miss Saturday cartoon. I act like I'm smooth, but deep down, I miss old milk cooked by my granny. Butter in milk, in it also put some bacon in it. I ain't mad, I ain't mad, I ain't mad, I ain't mad. I miss that. I miss Tuesday. Don't let me push it by myself. Hide me, 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 hide me. Come on! Sign my name in invisible ink. I did it for reasons, cause you wouldn't believe me now if I told you who I was. I know what you're thinking. How did I get here? How long will I be around? Be around, be around, be around. That's up to you, my nigga. When they pull them triggers, just where will you be, nigga? Right there next to me, nigga. Mr. Electric, nigga. You prayed for Yeshu, did you? But when he get here, nigga, who gon' protect the nigga? And see, life is pretty, yeah. It's adorable, at least. And every moment is jury. Love is all we know. Love like never seen before. As Trump, where I come from, it's sunny. Think I'ma let this muddy, bloody run me? You staring at somebody that you can't see. Life is musical, and the chorus wrote by me. And every song is distorted. Sign my name in invisible ink. I did it for reasons. You wouldn't believe me now if I told you who I was. I know what you think. Just how did I get here? How long will I be around? Be around, be around, be around, 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 around. Please, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? That's up to you, my nigga. When they pull them triggers, just what will you be, nigga? Right there next to me, nigga. Mr. Electric, nigga. You prayed for Yeshu, did you? But when he get here, nigga, who gon' protect the nigga? I'm not looking for a savior. 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 Juvenile skipping down the sidewalk on that scooter. Moving around like time, show favoritism. I'm tripping. Who could dial my number when they in the jammer and the slammer?
the family. But cuz know I got so much shit to handle, you just can't stand on me. You can leave, but not too long, cause I'm only but so strong. But it's still on when you get home. Eyes on that calendar. Remember how we came up? Lord knows these niggas done turned out for that dollar. Dirty. I'm spiffy, I ain't going for no disrespect. Time slipping, ain't got none for going tit for tat. No energy match. I get the thoughts of the enemy back. I can't be mad that I ain't rich. I still can give me your bag. I'm just grateful for every penny we stack. 1 cent closer. Let these niggas speak what they spoke. To just more exposure. Life is a you already know, sir, and she's spoken for. This motion is none of your concern. And until Jehovah returns, I'm not looking for a savior. Who am I? I'm not looking for a savior. What am I? I'm not looking for a savior. Who am I? I'm not looking for a savior. What am I? When they say he's in the hills, don't believe him, I don't care how I feel. When they say he in the sky, don't even hear that shit. It's a lie. What they don't say with their mouth, we gonna speak it. You'll hear how. Every knee gonna have to bow. Every tongue gonna be like, wow, who are you? Who is that? The woman with the bell, the bell. Ring along, ring along, ring along. Sing along, sing along, sing along. Tell me, is it wise to be a man? So many people won't see the light of day again. Niggas trying to make amends. Back to the past, forward to the future. Use your words to express, but it hurts you, and yes. Tell me something I don't know. Gotta stand up on my 4 toes. Missing a few, if it makes any difference to you. My own voice, what I'm listening to. It's a different review. When they picking and choosing which your view is the version that they gon' be with. Most of this shit is making me sick. Tell me something I'm not aware of. Tell me what the fuck you scared of. Tell me if you feel or hear love. If it's there or hear love. Where love? Huh. Tell me something I don't know. Fear is something I won't show. Say that I don't have that though. Who knows? Checking out the back door. Snakes creeping around it. Take me to the mountain top. Until the clock stops. Until the clock stops. Tell me something I'm not knowing. Trying to figure out what time got going on. Who gonna be around when I'm not going strong? But on weekdays, not the Sunday and Saturday. Not the Monday or Tuesday. Not the one day that you say. Because of my past, they gon' hold me accountable. They don't know, they miscounted though. Tell me something not in my brain. Recollection is still the same. I bet you can feel the pain. When the birds don't sing no motherfucker more. When the birds don't sing no motherfucking more. And the sword of the Lord is sore. Tired of swiping. Credit cards denied and declined, and I can search for the days when my microphone was on. Now I'm tapping it and don't hear no sound, no tone. Tell me, is it wise to be a man? So many people won't see the light of day again. Niggas trying to make amends. Back to the past, forward to the future. Use your words to express, but it hurts you, and yes. Tell me something I don't know. Can you turn that down for me? No negativity, don't come around with that 4-legged energy. Niggas be barking, I ain't no scared of any tree. Any tree? In any tree. Picture me listening when they speak, when it's the imagery. Bickering 1,000 words at a time. Somehow the verbiage designed by these artists is hung out on purpose. Each song that unsurfaced gets worse and worse and worse with time. Perverting the mind. Can you turn that down for me? Lower the volume, let right knowledge take over the costume. You want to buy into the masters, do you know what it costs you? We here. Can you turn they want to offer you this and that, but it's chicken scratch, so can you turn that down for me? Turn that down because I am Mr. Mixer. If they try to fit with that, they can turn up this and Jack. Can you turn that down for me? No negativity, don't come around with that 4-legged energy. Niggas be barking, I ain't no scared of any tree. Any tree? In any tree. Picture me listening when they speak, when it's the imagery. Bickering 1,000 words at a time. 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 Any tree? Turn that down, turn that down, turn that down, turn that down. Any tree? Any tree. Turn that down. Lower the volume. Let right knowledge take over the costumes. If they ain't fucking with your campaign, they don't get the vote. Having a head on your team is like wearing wet socks. You can do that, but why would you do that? Squishing all around town, knowing you don't even like that feeling. Well, Sam, why would you do that? And sometimes you be too close up on motherfuckers, give them space to be themselves. You feel what I mean? Nigga always talking about, don't trust nobody. Yeah, don't trust nobody. Don't trust no spirit either, nigga. Hey, most people looking for love is in the mirror, though. Waiting on a call from above. They'll never hear it, though. You gotta be able to hear your soul. If they gonna stop worrying about what I'm eating and focus. Notice, they don't be around you when you're brokest. But when you got your cake up, locust, I'm through eating, but I'm not through eating. Bitter in the belly, bitter in the belly, bitter in the belly, belly. In the mouth, bitter in the belly, bitter in the belly, bitter in the belly, belly. In the mouth, bitter in the belly, bitter in the belly, belly. I've been walking light around, hey, make the ground shake. Facing right like Drake on pound cake. They gon' down fade, their bag ain't big enough to high phase. I'm talking any size, so I cannot hear shitty clowns say. I'm talking Pennywise. Don't worry about what I was eating. Just know that this shit was bitter in the belly, bitter in the belly, bitter in the belly, belly. In the mouth, bitter in the belly, bitter in the belly, bitter in the belly, belly. In the mouth, bitter in the belly, bitter in the belly, bitter in the belly, belly. I'm through eating, but I'm not through eating. The lion and the giraffe. Giraffe told a joke. The lion ain't want to laugh. The joke was a joke about having too much pride to take a bath. Take a monkey funky bath. The giraffe and the lion. The lion told a joke. The giraffe started crying. The joke was about the giraffe's scalp scraping up against Orion. Lag, 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 lag. Hey, this shit lagging. Question. You ever wonder if the animals roast one another? You ever wonder if the animals roast one another? You ever wonder if you ever wonder? Question. You ever wonder if the animals roast one another? You ever wonder if the animals roast one another? You ever wonder if you ever wonder? Lag, 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 lag. Hey, this shit lagging. Maybe they Jones. Maybe they roast. Maybe they maybe they Jones. Maybe they roast. Maybe they the lion and the giraffe. Giraffe told a joke. The lion ain't want to laugh. The joke was a joke about having too much pride to take a bath. Take a monkey funky bath. The giraffe and the lion. The lion told a joke. The giraffe started crying. The joke was about the giraffe's scalp scraping up against Orion. You ever wonder if the animals roast one another? You ever wonder if the animals roast one another? You ever wonder if you ever wonder? Boy, I'm vibing in this personal cell. Yep, that's all on so far. I got about 20 more to do. That's a lot. But I'm gonna get it done, shit. That's a lot of other shit I gotta do. But it coming together. That shit, I ain't never heard nothing like that. And I made it. So I know this shit gonna be hard. You ever wonder if the animals roast one another? That nigga hard. No, it ain't nobody ever wanted that shit. You the only nigga on the planet. What is it? That's some arrogant shit to do. You know ain't nobody wanted that shit. They can hate me, but I don't regret it. Step away from my bed, please. Step away because you blocking my biz. You can go there, but not where I've been at. Maybe one day you'll find me important. Pain, healing, new time, of course. A lot of shit been on my mind. Unfortunately, I'm forced to leave me. Anybody out there talk to me? Fred, how did you get outside? I am the legend the world denied. Look, mama, a butterfly. Taking my time out. I don't know how I fuck my. I was gonna say. I don't know how I fuck my speakers up, and now I know. Now I think about it. Every time we hop on live, I definitely had that bitch blasting. Hung out the porch, I was not even ready. Niggas hate me, but I don't regret it. All that I'm focused on lately is when the angels come and get me. Let me be in peace. Balancing all of my thoughts and my deeds. Guess it's time to fast. I don't want to eat. What do I miss, y'all? Sometimes I feel like I'm drifting away. I'm in the studio staring at space. This ain't even writer's block. This is wait. I don't even know what words to say these days. But I miss my nieces. Why I can't be where they be at? Why they get raised? Trying to fix my pieces. Broken cups outside of a brand new cage. I do not understand you, phase. I thought you wanted to stand maybe I didn't though. People sit here to play me, I didn't know. I can't count out who hate me, it's many though. They gon' smile in my face, but it's in me though. Elevated, my name on their lips now. Guess I made it, I'm famous and shit now. Ain't no problem with paying the rent now. You get up, they gon' pray that you get down. Okay, easy, baby, do you mind if I run the shower? Take my time, let the water vapor heal my soul. Will you stand there for me? God, the door to Eden, baby, do you mind if I run the shower? Take my time, let the water vapor. Yeah, that's one of the ones. You gotta nod your head, you hear that shit. Don't even need you to love me. Hold me, stand. Overstand, so overstand something. You ain't even catch the best part. Why you have to be so soon? You say that you need space, and I'm not giving you enough room. I'm on bending knee with no energy. I'd rather stand. I didn't want you to overstand. I didn't want you to overstand. One day them folks might pull up and call me by my government. How will you fare when I'm not there? Was I your covering? Break the shoulder, no, I'm not nothing like my other been. Took over the whole thing, took over the whole thing. Look at my shoulder like, hold up, where did the time go? Heard they say time goes, heard they say time goes. Would I be insane to do 90 on the high road? With my eyes closed, pursue my Bible. Issue my guy home, remind me of my childhood. Cops and robbers, this time I stole off on these bitch niggas. Ain't getting that shit returned like no receipt, go file about it. Get in that car, go cry about it. Get in that car, go, hey, you ain't even heard the best part, why you have to be so soon. You say that you need space, and I'm not giving you enough room. I'm on bended knee with no energy, I'd rather stand. I don't want them to overstand. I don't want them to overstand. One day, them folks might pull up and call me by my government. How would they fare when I'm not there? Was I they covering? Rep the shoulder, no, I'm not nothing like a government. Took over the whole thing. Took over the whole thing. Hey, I don't even need you to love. I don't even need you to love me. Just need you to understand. Overstand, so overstand something. I don't even need you to love. I don't even need you to love me. Just need you to understand. Overstand, so overstand something. Came up, pull up in the mask, finna get rid of you niggas, and then nothing like the last nigga who did it. I'm up in the industry and blasting in the critics. If any nigga want a nigga that nigga, we get it for real. Nigga tryna rap, we be spitting for real. You pull up with a bad, he be getting his skill. How you gon' doubt me to death? Nigga better ask for real. Okay, I'm on my red dead like Cardi, nigga like Dreadhead, he a problem. Heard a little nigga thinking he appealing. I don't even take man without problem. Popping like a red pill, nigga tryna bring it back like he was dead still. I'm nigga running your industry like a treadmill. Okay, I'm on my way. I just learned ain't none of these niggas responded. I'm feeling like him. I did the challenge and none of you niggas ain't wanted. Y'all were hitting the gym. I just came back like a boost. I hit the track that's abuse. Hit the trap on the back, now I loose. Why me and tell like I'm Bruce Lee? You an old dog, I'm a new breed. Brand new ship, no roof. Please shout out all my two keys. Mason and Shrine. Black and white like a checkerboard. I'm on the top 5 next year. I'm breaking in record stores and I'm wrecking yours. You know what it is. Hey, Thorough, you know what it is. You know what it ain't. Yeah. Yeah, they got it, but I'm already on top of niggas' head. Kill 'em with my bare hands, just talking out this shit. That shit on Santa Claus, and I took off with that nigga sled. Like, fuck what these niggas said. I'm trying to get ahead. Still around your circle. Peep into my ancient aura. Raging waters, seeping through the basement floor of vacant morals. People who were made before us, the ancient order. The verse before the slavery chorus of taking orders. Come listen to the new revival, the movement vital to your survival, taking them back to way before the human Bible. Because you and I know that way before these slave chains were great people with superpowers and great names. Think of all the glory and power this story of ours, resilience that we built within. Take what you have, use it. Remember who you are, choose it. We are gods, fear no one but the Most High. Peep into my ancient aura, feel the fire, look upon this foundation, build it higher, peer inside the looking glass. Here you'll find a real Messiah, spread truth, seal the liar, be ready for the new life of what is, because hate becomes a thing of old, where love lives. You would never get it with a guy like me.
can never take it. I promise that I'ma make it. I'ma ride out. Pushing, yeah. I'ma keep pushing. Do it for the fam. Keep pushing. You can never take it. I promise I go out blazing. I'ma head out. Pushing, yeah. I'ma keep pushing. These niggas watching, I see them looking. They need to be watching their baby mamas. I promise that I don't want them, but they still be looking. I don't got no time for this pressure. I'm rushing. You ran up on the squad, now they gushing. I can never hold these niggas back. They ready to do you bad, they ain't worried about nothing. And we don't talk to fair, we be hustling, and I need all that love from them. Niggas shout out to them G, that my uncle down. I know DJ, he gon' bleed, that my brother down. He down the road, best believe I came up for him. I know some nigga rockin' blue, they waking up too. Nigga, we do it for the truth, this it for the youth. Nigga, we shouldn't have to shoot to get you to move. Send a couple niggas to the groups, them niggas ain't through. Nigga, you lose, and it's all good. You and all that pressure ain't called for. Me and my niggas will never fall for. Gained a couple bodies, but we lost for. And mama told me that shit's called for. I ain't tryna see these niggas fall short. And looking up to me just like a tall boy. They ain't seen none of them on all fours. I'm finna stand up. You will never catch up with a guy like me. A nigga can't catch what his eye can't see, and his eye can't see. I'ma be the realest, something y'all can't be. They weren't concerned when I had no cheese. Everybody turned their back on me, but it's back on me. No matter what you say, nigga, I'ma keep pushing. I don't give a damn how it looking. You can never take it. I promise that I'ma make it. I'ma ride out. Pushing, yeah. I'ma keep pushing. Do it for the fam, keep pushing. You can never take it. I promise I go out blazing. I'ma head out. Pushing. I'ma push up on these niggas that ain't betting on me. Don't act confused, nigga, mask off, better homie. Same nigga with the art, yeah, you better know me. Me against the world from the jump, I'm forever lonely. So many told me they would ride, but they never showed me. Soon as it got a little hot, they was stepping on me. And all these girls tryna holler me. Why the only color I ever loved when the college got printed on me. So when you tell me you be down for me, I'm alive. I'm an extraterrestrial, you don't know the half. You niggas down, and I'm proud to be who I am. I wouldn't have it any other way. From the cradle to the grave, I'm a rider, man. I'ma spit truth like Charlemagne. Except for the record, I got a lot of pain. You and I don't look up in the sky the same. All these niggas with me, I don't got a thing. Bring them all together, we the clan, we deeper than y'all. We ain't living in no land of freedom at all. Anybody gunning for the fan, we picking them off. Middle finger law, yeah, my ticket to go. All black, all red, I'm sitting with low. Trying to show them that we came from different coasts. But all these struggles and these pains be the same. Now we here to break chains and we sing. You will never catch him with a guy like me. A nigga can't catch what his eye can't see, and his eye can't see. I'ma be the realest, something y'all can't be. They weren't concerned when I had no cheese. Everybody turned their back on me, but it's back on me. No matter what you saying, nigga, I'ma keep pushing. One take.
That actually 2018. That was supposed to be on I think that was supposed to be on Rivals. I never put it on there though. I think about re-releasing Rival too. I think said I'm gonna be the realest some y'all can't be. I never switched up. So they can't say shit. I stay real. It's real life.
All right. Yeah. It'll last for all the crazy days, these crazy nights. Whether you're wrong or you're right. But we still love you. Yeah. My family's tied, the family ties. There ain't anything left when family dies. Cause family tries. Family don't stand on the side, they damage your pride. Family keep their glance on the prize. And family wise, I'm grateful for my family side. All 50 million pairs of my family eyes. My family rise for me when I can't stand on my own. My family strong, the reason I go ham on these songs. My family gone, there ain't nothing else in this world. Just a bunch of ignorance. Why myself in these pearls, no help in this world. Everybody down for themselves. Undeserving niggas really want that crowd for themselves, but they don't every single day.